piercing damage from the arrow itself. So that's 1d8 plus 2d6. Yes, we didn't. The last few minutes there before the end of the last game for these characters was kind of rushed, but
Yeah. You see what I
these
have
are
in my
all.
notes.
Also, with the detect magic and the identify spell going, she would probably also cast the analyze spell and begin looking over the spider parts that were recovered from the front porch outside
That
the
was the last
temple.
thing that I had written in my notes was that she had cast Analyze on the spider parts.
Alrighty.
That's where we ended it last time.
And yes, the the results of those spells that she cast.
I'm gonna be right back.
Go for it.
My ass has everything except my dice and dice tower.
That's
Those
not
might be important.
I'm gonna be.
right back after these messages.
I probably should grab my dice.
Probably.
Got them.
I've got all
They were like
my
close by.
dice right here on my table.
Good, Yahasura, you're the first victim. I mean volunteer. What's your initiative?
Oh, didn't
Oh no.
didn't we roll that last? No, we didn't roll that last.
I think we did, and then we stopped. I can't remember.
No, because the
this
last
is
thing I
this
had was that we were analyzing the spider part.
I'm just covering things so that we don't have to worry about it in a few moments. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what, I'm really rolling?
12.
Oh, sounds like we're rolling.
All right, what's your initiative?
16.
15?
16.
16 for Yahasura. Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Good. Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we're already there. We are already there. You gotta be ready here. You gotta be alert.
Gotta get ready. Gotta be going.
Yeet. That's not good.
Oh no, what
Oh
did you
no.
roll?
That one.
Yeet.
The
yeet,
good
skirt.
news is I have a +2 to my initiative.
So you're 3?
5.
A 5, okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Draxon goes on a 5.
I got a non-natural 20 for Cynthia.
I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Damn.
Who has the higher dexterity?
I said non-natural. My total is 20.
Oh,
I think Pokiki's higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would be the natural 20 plus whatever their initiative is.
Plus
gotcha.
3
So
minus
Yeah.
3.
so Cynthia is on a 20 and Pokiki is on 23.
I don't know how I feel
About
the way the 20 is positioned on that glowing die, Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you got that light up die? I got
How
light
it landed.
up
It is a glowing
The
die.
number
Yeah,
is
like
upside
that.
down. I can't explain it.
die.
I know. Yeah.
It's facing
how
the
it
opposite
landed.
direction it normally is on the D20.
I see it. It looks weird.
It may be a natural 20, but it is unnatural.
okay,
It's an
now
unnatural natural 20.
There you go. I was about to say a natural 20.
so I want you all to pick your worst, most hated, never ever want to use in combat die, and take that D20 and I want you to roll it. Each one of you.
Oh dear, that varies.
Yeah, it varies.
Yeah.
My dice have been hating me lately, so it's all of
I
them.
feel
for me, it literally varies. Like if my dice are gonna be nice to me or not.
Like,
Yeah,
Or you can
sometimes I'm
pick
like,
the
this is
last
my
one that was mean to you.
I
Well-
need
All my
something
D20s
that makes
Pokiki
together.
might still have it in her
honestly.
jail.
Like, I literally have right now 8 D20 out just in case one rolls bad, so I can swap to another one and throw it.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I just
6,
decided to
7, 8, 9, 10.
re-roll
I
the
have
one that
11
I just rolled
D20s.
for the fucking
Actually, no.
tree.
I did too, and I'm looking for something to roll them in. Give me
You know-
one second.
Okay.
You know
What did you
I'm
get
wrong.
for
I
that
have 13
re-rolled
D20s.
3?
I'm gonna.
I got a
I
10.
forgot about my medal.
A 10.
I'll go
Okay.
this one.
Okay.
So what are we rolling?
Are we adding
Just
anything
flat
to it?
roll?
Nope. Just tell me what your base roll is.
1 second.
Well, I got a 9.
A
Seems
9.
about right for my
Okay.
least favorite die. Sounds about right.
And Yahasuri, what did you roll on your
Well,
most hated die?
I decided it's not my most hated, but I decided to roll the first D20 for my first ever bought die set, and it was a 3.
A 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And Pokiki?
9.
Uh-oh.
A 9. Oh dear. Well, we're gonna have to make that an 8 since we already have a 9. And what about Cynthia?
Because I normally haven't been using it, but I have no idea where it is, so I'm just gonna use something for a makeshift. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Swear to God, you stupid webcam. I'm gonna throw you
Okay.
out the fucking window.
Freaking window.
You don't stop.
All right.
First on the
Turning out.
ground because I rolled too forcefully and it fell on the ground. I had to
Oh
reroll
dear.
it.
I threw it
Anyways,
on the
I got-
ground.
I got something. It's mostly just because I need something to dump my dice in. Because it's
Alright.
all mixed together is the problem.
Yeah. I have 1 dice tray to hold my dice in and 1 dice tray to roll my dice in.
Yeah, I don't think this will fit. I have way too many dice. I have no idea where the bigger one is. Oh well, that's fine.
I've become a mouse again. don't I?
This makes it tricky because my dice, it very depends, and I can't remember because I had a lot of dice last week that were mean to me. That's this one. Okay, I rolled 11 on the die.
11. Okay.
No modifiers.
Wow.
I don't know. My dice, it varies entirely, so I don't have a dice that intrinsically hates me. It just really depends.
Yep.
Okay.
And ultimately, there's so many, it's hard to remember which ones are mean and which ones aren't.
Mhm.
So I just went on the one that I thought was the least pretty.
I just went with one I don't use because I think I've actually rolled bad frequently on that one.
Very
I don't
nice.
remember.
Okay.
I don't
So-
remember.
Sophia finishes her analyzation spell, and she lets you all know that the crystal steel or the crystal ice spiders, their carapace is still maintains even after their death. They still maintain a almost magical radiation to them that leads her to believe that the ice spiders have a natural affinity to ice, most likely either immune or at least resistant to it. And the broken off sharp points of their legs would probably be useful in weapons like maybe arrows because they have an innate cold magic built into them. And let's see, what else would she be able to tell you guys? Oh yeah, the little eyes that look almost like ruby gemstones pulled from one of the corpses. She's almost positive they're not crystalline in nature. They might be able to be passed off as rubies per se for somebody who didn't know any better. But they also have certain magical radiance coming from them as well. Might even be useful as alchemical ingredients. But she can't figure out anything else specific that might be helpful to use against the giant spider that you guys are going up against right now, except for one thing. The carapace, it reacts and is it's very much like metal, just to put it straightforward. It's got a crystalline feel to it. It's got a feel of cold energy running through it. But when she tests it with a hammer, you guys can all see the simple fact that this stuff is much harder than crystal should be. And when she pulls out one of her little burners to begin to test how much heat it would take to melt it, thinking that it might be a good, what would you call it, test of how it reacts to heat, being its cold nature. The crystalline carapace begins to glow like heated metal.
Is it able to like warp and bend like metal when it's heated, or?
Yeah, she places a piece of it on a stone portion of the entry hall and takes the hammer, and she begins to hammer at it after it's been heated for a little bit. And you can actually see it's actually indenting, like anytime any of you have ever witnessed a blacksmith hammering away at a piece of red hot metal. It indents and begins to flatten and take shape without the shattering that would come with actual crystal.
I would like. Oh, I don't know if I want to quite waste a spell slot, but I would like to test if heat metal does anything.
Go right ahead. Yeah. You will have to mark the spell slot off, but
I have plenty of first level spell slots.
She slides one of the untested pieces of the crystal spider carapace over to you, and you cast your spell on it, and the spell clicks into effect, and the entire portion of the broken limb that you're focusing the spell on, it snaps like that hot iron crack, and begins to start glowing the entire length of its surface.
Okay,
Steaming,
well, that's useful.
steaming bits of its innards begin to bubble out of the inside of it, but the carapace itself reacts as if it's metal.
Ooh, that's useful.
So a high enough heat level will definitely carry us through this.
Certainly.
Yeah.
I have no fire magic. Okay.
If only one of us had.
And I don't have to. I forgot heat metal. I just have to see it.
Yes.
Yep.
It has a 30-foot range to initially cast it.
Okay.
And then once it's casted and you maintain concentration, you can move far away from the dude and still continuously do
Excellent.
damage with
And I
it.
only have to be within 60 feet to do that. Okay.
Yes. The return of spicy metal.
And
There we
Okay.
go.
I have
That's
my
one win.
+1
To
fire
continually do
rate.
damage. Yeah. And he can't drop it or get away from it if it's his carapace.
Yep, and yes, Yasuri has a way of doing fire damage as well.
If only
Okay.
Grisham could breathe fire. I could have him breathe on my katana, and then there's that.
You could take the moment before the beginning of the battle to re-summon him using a spell slot and give him the fire element.
He is fire right now.
Ah, okay.
But he does not have a breath weapon. I don't think he gets a breath weapon until I'm level 13.
Ooh,
I
okay.
think so.
But he can grant the elemental fire to you or your ally.
Yeah,
It's the reaction
his
infusion
reaction.
thing.
His reaction
Yep.
uses a strike with his essence.
But yeah, that'll definitely help. Is there anything else you guys think that you might need to prepare? For those who don't have any fire attacks who might want it, Safea will get out a couple of her ceramic jugs that have
I think I mostly
the-
just do outside of my normal weapon damage, like psychic damage and necrotic.
If I drink a
To be common for me.
potion of healing out of combat, right, I get the full healing.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna down a potion of healing to regain the hit points I lost when I was yeeted against a wall as a mouse.
If anybody wants
What time
to,
of day is it?
it is getting close to sunset. You can begin to see the shifting of the light coming into the temple through the small porthole-like windows.
Then do you want to maybe
it's-
long rest first? I have used I have used several of my spell slots.
I've used one spell slot. We can,
Yeah.
we
I've
can,
only used
I have no first levels left.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe we should. It wouldn't hurt to long rest first and fight in the morning, maybe with better light.
If we're doing
Okay.
a long rest, then I guess I'm not drinking my potion of
Yeah,
healing.
I would also
Thank
save you a potion for healing if we do a long rest instead.
Yeah, save the potions for emergencies if you're going to do a long rest. Does anybody want to claim one of Safea's jugs of alchemic fire?
Sure, I can. I don't really have much way in the use of fire.
All right, she lets you. She has 3 of them that she's handing out. If anybody wants another one, or
I already have
if you
one.
want, okay. If you want, you can take more than one, Cynthia.
Sure. You said jug of alchemic fire or potion?
Yeah, they're in
Is it
ceramic
jug or a
jugs.
flask?
Yeah, it's a ceramic jug. It's
Draxton?
it's bigger than a flask, but not as big as like it's almost like a gallon of milk jug size.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my potion bag because in terms of keeping things ordered, and I guess I'll take more than one if no one else wants others.
While
Okay.
Draxton doesn't have any way to deal fire damage, he is also, when raging, resistant to everything except psychic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus you got that big that enlarged potion
So if
that's gonna
he's
make you
if he's in the area of effect, just throw it anyway. He's resistant.
Not only am I resistant, I'll probably make the
Basically-
save.
probably.
Because so long as I can see and hear it, I'm gonna have
I
advantage
have a
on
fireball
dexterity save.
scroll. Huh?
Yes,
when did
you
I
do.
forgot that I have a fireball scroll.
You do.
Alchemist fire.
Okay.
So
I forgot about that.
it's the typical on a hit. I gotta make a ranged attack against a creature.
Yep.
Treat it as an improvised weapon. On a hit, it deals 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turn. A creature can, in the stand, just take an action to blah, blah. That's just trying to end it. But it's basically you could just try to.
I do also now have a dumb idea.
Okay.
Do tell.
Dumb ideas are the best.
Jackson's gonna look at like the two spider corpses that are reacting like metal, being
Yep.
heated up.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab like all the brooms and stuff he has collected. Look at them. Look at the spider corpses.
Okay.
Look towards the door where we got said spider corpses.
Yes.
We could probably make a bunch of javelin with these things.
Yes, you probably could. There is at least a dozen broken spider legs that were grabbed, as well as other bits and pieces of the spiders off the front porch. Sophia has already gotten a small sack of the little ruby eyes that were in them. Most of the bigger body portions were diced and slashed and smashed. But almost all of the legs, specifically the sharp tips of them, are intact. So, yeah.
If y'all will let Draxon take first watch, he'll probably spend that couple hours silently making little javelins out of the stuff.
All right. Do you have any crafting skills whatsoever?
Nope.
Crafting tools? Okay.
Homeboy has just been very good at hunting shit.
Okay. I imagine this is something you've probably done before, out in the wildlands.
I want to say a survival check.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right. There's nothing. Huh.
Tell me what you got.
So, +2 to survival.
Yeah.
And a natural 20.
Ooh.
So 22. Okay. Well.
Apparently the gods have decided Draxon will make a bunch of fucking javelins.
All right. If you have a free space on your character sheet somewhere near your ammunition area, let me get a... Although 2 of the spider legs were experimented on, so there's only 10 decent ones left, you do manage to create, and between the tools and equipment that Sophia has available, including the little heating thing that she uses for her alchemy supplies and the small hammer that she has, you are able to burn out the previous contents of the interior of the what do you call it? I've said it like 3 times now. Carapace. So there's no yucky remains on the inside anymore. And then while it's still hot, you've managed to put the already sharpened, according to your description from previous games, broom handles that you've been collecting into that hole inside the spider leg tip, and with the hammer and the heat on the inside of it, you're able to hammer it down tight onto the broom shaft, and you can create 10 javelins of ice. They do 1d, whatever the dice is D6. For javelins. Yeah, d6 of ice damage. They are considered magical weapons because of the magical aura coming from the carapace. They have a +1 to hit, probably a +1 to damage as well. And they would do an additional 1d6 cold damage.
All right.
And you have 10 of them now. Mind you, it's nowhere near what a smith in any town could do, but you've been making makeshift weapons while out hunting and surviving for years. It all just floods back to you like memories of age-old fun times out on the tundra, looking to bring down the biggest and baddest thing you can find and doing what you could with what you had. All right, anything else that anybody can think of?
Nope, right now I'm just looking over my spell list to see if I want to swap out any of my spells during the long rest, because I haven't done that in a while.
Okay.
If
Not that I can do that.
Yes.
Can
How
Draxon
about
also
give yourself the analyze spell?
I do already have that.
Okay. What was your question, Draxon?
Can Draxon tell out of all the party members who will probably be like suffering the most from the cold?
None of them. They all have the potion of frost resistance. Everybody but you is going to have the same amount of difficulty in the cold. If you'd like to add something to the frost resistance of the potion that everybody's going to be imbibing before they leave the temple.
Actually, I was just asking in case Draxon could just like, for the long rest, hand someone his cloak to use as a blanket.
Ah, nice.
He is the big homie. He takes care of his friends.
Honestly, love that. I love that. He's the best homie. He is the best. He's our best friend here.
Yeah.
He's lovable, which is why we can't let that spider kill him. We have to kill the spider. We have to.
Yes.
Yeah. The only one that seems in need is probably Sophia, simply because she is like constantly working on something, answering requests.
She's gonna wear herself out. She's wearing herself out consistently doing this.
Yeah, she's always busy. Even during the short rest, she was working on potions for everybody. Now she is just making notes in her book about everything you guys have figured out about these crystal spiders, and going over potential test theories and writing down notes about the delirium and the hazy fog that's produced by it. She probably eventually falls asleep with her book in her lap while leaning against a wall somewhere and needs a blanket tossed over her. So that would probably be perfect.
Yeah, Draxon would have probably like just put the cloak over.
All right, so if everybody wants to give their characters a long rest, I'm going to go ahead and hit the long rest button for Sophia on her electronic character sheet here.
I just looked over all my spells. I'm not swapping any of them out because unfortunately all the other more interesting ones would also be concentration spells, and I'm going to be doing heat metal, and that's concentration, so none of the other cool ones I can do. But I do still have but I'll be doing the heat metal, and I also have a sacred flame, so that's cool.
Nice.
You know,
so I have two fire things. I have two fire things I can do.
I only will have the alchemist fire, so.
I have
like, ooh, elemental weapon is cool, but that's concentration. Oh, this other thing's cool. That's concentration too. All the cool spells are concentration.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the sad part. They have to do
Yeah.
so many
Well,
cool spells that are concentration, and it's like,
yeah.
Hey,
But I also
Pokiki.
have lots of spells I can do to boost you guys, so that's fine. Yeah.
Pokiki, don't forget, um, with that shadow ring, you can have it cast
That guy can concentrate too.
the shadow ring.
Yes.
It can cast your spells, and when it does, it maintains the concentration.
Okay, that's game changing. Then I'm taking probably elemental weapon then, and have that guy fight with an element with a fucking fire sword or something like that.
There you go.
Or no, it would be fire with whatever. What's my best?
Whatever your weapons are, your physical
Yeah.
melee weapons, it shadow mimics. So
Yes,
when
and
you
the
summon
elemental
it,
weapon
it's
makes
going to be pulling out
whatever weapon.
axes. So
My ooh, okay, okay, I got ideas now. Thank you. That's
no
excellent.
problem.
What? That one's a 3rd level. I will replace. I don't need sending right now. Elemental weapon.
I'm starting all my d20s on nat 20s, so when I roll them, they'll become nat 20s.
That's what I usually do
Nice.
too. Make sure that they learn
Then-
this is what you're supposed to do.
And then you roll a nat 1, and they go, no, I'm not doing that.
They go, fuck you, chicken strips.
Chicken strip.
No, instead put them on nat 1s, just to trick them.
So all the energy seeps down.
This. Yeah, and then it'll roll the nat 20. That's exactly what you need to do. Because then the dice will go, fuck you, I'm not rolling that nat 1. I'll roll a nat 20 and you'll like it. Trick them. Gotta trick them.
True.
Gonna roll a nat 20 and you're gonna like it.
Real quick.
Exactly.
Okay.
Real quick, silly moment.
Yes.
Who would be resting closest to Draxon?
Oh.
Good question.
I guess Cynthia can this time. Why do you ask?
Oh, let's see what animal I'm cuddling while I rest.
It wants to know if you hear the snoring.
Oh.
No, you probably wake up before Draxon, and he's like very gently, arms wrapped around the little silver dragon plushie he showed last time.
Aww.
It just seems to have like the best sleep despite having no blanket, no bedroll, just curled up on the floor.
Aww.
Yeah,
That's adorable.
Hasuri wakes up with bed head, his hair's all crazy.
So Kiki is
Alright.
cuddling a black bear that she summoned from her bag of tricks.
One last question for all of you. Since you're all currently level 6,
Yes.
you should all have a baseline of 14,000 experience points. Yahasuri, keep track of this, but until you bond to a godstone, you can't see this.
I'm keeping track of the XP.
Okay, good. And Draxon, you did on the short rest bond to a godstone, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so after that hour-long rest back then, before you guys finished searching the temple, you were able to see and interact with for the first time the menu system, basically the status screen that shows you your physical stats on a magical glowing screen in front of your eyes. Every time you glance down to the bottom right of your vision, you see a little icon, and you think about it opening or showing you what it is. It appears and it lets you all know a numerical description of all of your physical abilities, skills, just like a character sheet that is already in front of you as the player. And you can see there is an area on that sheet that lets you know that your current experience point level is 14,000. Plus, you have the 500 experience from. Everybody should have the 500 experience from killing the undead archer, and 500 experience points from killing the undead priest.
I got 800 for that.
You got 800?
Yeah, that's what I have written down.
Okay. Then everybody should have 800 as well if they participated in taking him down.
Actually, scratch that. It's 1,800 for Zombie Ghost Priest.
Really?
Yes.
Wonder if I was supposed to split that up amongst all of you, because all of you took part in that.
Probably, but because I got the killing blow, you're like.
I total have
1,800.
I have 1,500 total, or no, I have 50,000 total.
Yeah, you should have 14,000 already.
Yeah.
Just as a baseline being level 6.
15,000 total right now.
Okay.
I have 15,500.
Okay.
So, I feel like I've been doing XP wrong.
That's okay.
Because I do know, like, while I didn't have the killing blow, I did assist in killing a spider.
Okay, yeah. So, here's what I'm going to do. Since I gave the killing blow XP to Yahasuri, we'll give 500 to each and every person who participated in that fight. Okay? And if the spiders outside were 500 each to the person who killed it, then it would probably be 1/4 of that for anyone who helped kill the spider.
125.
125. There you go. So.
Yeah, because right now written down, I have 2 scarecrows, which were 500 apiece.
Yep.
Now, silly question about this.
Fiendish Abomination, which is 500, a spider 500, and then the Zombie Ghost Priest.
Okay. Now, everybody got that pretty good there?
Yes. One last question about this real quick, mostly as a joke.
Yes.
Did I get any XP for demousifying Yahasuri?
Demousify?
Why?
I just want to know for the funny of it.
Yeah, because you did technically knock the mouse down to 0 HP.
I know it would be such a pitiful amount. I didn't want to.
It'd be like 1 HP.
No,
either
this
10
is
or 0.
valid. This is valid. I'm gonna look this up. We're gonna go check out mouse.
That's totally fine. I'll accept that. I just want to know: do I actually get anything for just putting her friend into the wall?
Let's see here.
Throws your friend against a wall. Oh, I got some XP for that.
It'll literally, like, there's probably even a log there that tells you where you got the XP from. These days, oh, cool.
Yeah, 10 XP. Challenge rating 0.
So I get 10 XP for that.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I looked that up for you. Yes. And you can go and you can look through all of the little kill notifications. Mousasuri 10 XP.
I love that. That's beautiful. I do want to remind of something that as I'm looking through things, I remembered that I did enchant my Moon Touch dagger with the same enchantment that's on that lantern thing that I believe Cynthia has the lantern, right?
Yes.
Okay, so anyone within 60 feet of either of us should be immune to being charmed, frightened, or possessed, and if a chaotic or evil aligned enemy attacks, they have disadvantage.
Remember, though, because you imbued that ability into a weapon, it is only has its active effect when you have it drawn and you are wielding.
Okay. Good to know.
Yes.
So as long as I'm just holding that in one hand, or if I have that as the weapon that my shadow ally is using.
Yep, that's a possibility as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Can anybody think of anything else? We're going to take a long rest. Get your hit points back. All right. Last thing we need to do is decide strategy.
Yes,
Did you want one or two of the players, like the long-range ones, like Safeya or Yasuri, to go to the top of the temple and lay into the nest with the Greek fire, or the alchemical fire, and arrows from above?
I was thinking Pokiki might be more useful from above because she's flying anyway. She might be more helpful above.
I don't really have long-range fire attacks.
Well, you do with those arrows, but it's up to you.
Well, I do have to point out a kind of funny thing Pokiki could do.
Yes.
Do you know?
We find a admittedly kind of shitty bag to put the alchemist fire in.
Mm-hmm.
Have Pokiki fly over the nest and just cut open the bag
and just fill it all over. I love that.
Actually,
I love that.
Carpet bomb that some bitch.
I mean,
yes.
I'd be up for that, honestly. That would be pretty cool.
I do already have alchemist fire. I have a flask of it, or I could take one of the jugs if we want more of it.
To be fair, isn't that how Safeya carpet bombed the goblin raiding party? She just dropped alchemist fire on their explosives.
They had explosives. I don't think the spider would have explosives.
No. Plus the having her drop it from above would put her out of reach of being attacked on her broom.
Yeah. Because I really don't want the spider to get me.
Especially if she drops it.
Yeah.
Like out of web shooting range and then flies back into cover.
Yeah. I like that.
Before it knows what's happening.
Does Sophia still have one more jug of it? Because I feel like a flask isn't going to do as much as a whole jug would.
She has 2 ceramic jugs left because Cynthia took one.
Okay.
And she's more than willing to slide them over to you and let you take them to add to whatever alchemy fire that you have to add to the mix. And if it's just you flying up to the top and then dropping that stuff down, she and her healing could be down here to help out whoever.
Yes. And I have ranged stuff that I can keep attacking with from the top. As long as I can see the spider, I can do as long as I can be within 60 feet of the spider, which I should be able to from above.
Yeah.
And then he'll be distracted by all the people below.
Yeah, I have Tasha's hideous laughter as well, so I could try to make him go prone. They just have to fail a wisdom save.
Interesting.
I have speak with animals and can tell it to go fuck itself.
I got speak with animals too.
Alrighty.
It's not concentration, so I can rage and it'll still be active.
So,
Beautiful.
here's the question for you guys. How do you want to approach this? Do you want to wait here in the entry chamber until you hear Pokiki drop the bomb on the spider?
I also do have message, so I could message you guys to let you know when I'm about to.
Because all those flaming spider webs are going to be falling down, as well as the big boss. Or do you want to go in first, find a safe position, and wait until it comes down.
I mean,
Well, I feel like if we go out, there's a high chance it'll sense us with all the webs and shit.
Yeah.
Probably.
So we probably have a better chance of surprise if I do it first.
Yeah. Plus, as a Souls game player, walking into an arena of on fire spider webs and a giant spider is very Elden Ring boss levels of cool.
Very
Okay.
cool.
So you guys wait
cool.
for the boom before you go in.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Just the
All right.
raining fire from the webs comes down. Music.
Yeah.
Health bar pops up.
That also makes sense since I have the 23 initiative. It makes sense for me to go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gather up the last of the flammable materials that Sophia can help you stuff in your sack, and then you fly it up the stairwell all the way to the top floor door that leads out onto the garden pathway that runs along the entire circumference of the circular Moon Temple Tower. Then you fly up above. As soon as you get more than 10 feet above the roof of the stairwell outlet building, the ice cold wind immediately hits you. And you remember,
yeah.
And you remember that as your skin begins frosting over, that you should probably take that potion of frost resistance now that you're out in the elements.
Chug that real quick.
Okay, you chug that. The winds are pretty high and heavy. It's very hard to see more than 30 feet in front of you, but you're quickly able to get about 25, 30 feet above the central shaft that runs down the inner courtyard area of the tower. And below you is a snow and frost covered net of webs, almost completely clogging the entrance to that courtyard area. And I don't think you need to roll an attack roll to simply
just pour out the fire everywhere. Yeah.
Just because the alchemist fire is designed as soon as it breaks and makes contact with the air.
Before I do it, I am going to summon my shadow ally so that I don't have to use an action when combat starts.
Okay. He easily balances on the broom with you, and I'm assuming you wanted to hand him your glowing dagger with that magical effect.
Well, if I'm up here, I'm not going to be within 60 feet of my allies anyway. So for now, he'll have the throwing axes.
Okay. So the only thing I need you to do now is pour out the bottles.
All right. And as I do, I'm gonna roll to see which person I send the message to, because I'm gonna send a message because I have the message camera to like let you guys know I'm gonna do it.
Alrighty.
The message goes to Sophia.
Okay.
As a message heard, fire coming down, and then I dump out the jug.
Okay. At the door leading to the inner courtyard, Sophia probably has it already unlatched and opened a crack. She turns to look at everybody and says, Pokiki is dropping the fire. But then there's a long, quiet silence. And Pokiki, you have to figure out a slight problem.
Okay.
As the flasks tumble through the air, dumped free from the sack, you begin to pick up on an issue as one after another of these flasks of flammable materials catch and bounce in the webs, caught on their stickiness.
I
None of
wouldn't have just dropped the jug. I would have been pouring it from the jug.
oh,
Yeah. I
oh,
would have been flying above and pouring it to cover as much area as possible.
okay, that works. Um, well, in that case, I need you to roll. Hmm, let's see. Where is the alchemist fire? Here it is. Under equipment. That is. Alrighty. So you said you had one flask of oil and her two things of alchemist fire, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So.
Maybe I would have been holding one jug, my allies holding another, and we're just like pouring them out as we fly over the web.
Yep. And where's the oil? There it is. And it comes in a clay flask, holds 1 pint. Okay. So 2d4 plus 5 fire damage. And you can cover a 5-foot square area per container. Yeah. So go ahead and roll 2d4
All right.
plus
That is
5.
4 total, plus 5, so 9.
And you spread that over a 30-foot area. And the circumference of the inner area of the tower, the inner courtyard shaft, is about 50 foot in circumference. So you've laid on a thick 30-foot area of flames on top of the central webbed area. And you can immediately see an immediate reaction from the shadows within the webs as web after web after web begins to snap. And after a few moments of burning, the entire section of cocoon-like domicile it is woven into being in that area begins to burn and collapse in on itself as the tension lines of webbing begin to burn and snap free.
Excellent.
Alrighty. From the downstairs, all of you peeking through the crack in the door can see the flame spreading and the cocoon-like structure up above begins to snap free of the webs as the fire spreads, and everybody looking can begin to see this large, shadowy figure within the webs immediately starts moving very fast. And suddenly, the giant spider, its crystalline carapace glinting red in the flame light, comes boiling out of the opening that leads into this cocoon-like home that it has made for itself, and shoots across to slam into one of the interior walls of the courtyard, and it immediately shrieks and rears back, flailing its four forelimbs in the direction of its flaming home as the last of the supporting web lines burn and snap free, and the entire cocoon-like structure, still slightly attached by some of the webbing, um, swings into one of the side walls before the last bit snaps free, and it drops onto the left hand side of the courtyard in a flaming crunch of shattering crystalline snow fragments and flame that is slowly beginning to sputter out. Has everybody taken their potions of frost resistance? Because I'm marking off Sophia's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did I write that down so I can erase it?
Alrighty.
Draxon
Now, yes.
Right there.
Um,
So that is.
Don't forget all the potions that she put together for you guys that you
Oh,
may
yes,
want to
we have
use
plenty.
before battle. I don't know if you have
Uh,
heroism or
um,
enlarge and all of that other stuff, but
True thing,
Well,
extra
Draxon's probably gonna drink that outside so that he doesn't have to like
Yeah.
slam through a wall.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, probably
So
won't be able to fit through the door if he takes it before he goes out.
everybody gets one action before battle. Pokiki's was dropping the fire. Draxon, if you want to charge out and down your potion of enlarge, you can.
Alright. Good.
I was trying to ask. The issue was I may not have my mic down. My
Yes,
headset.
I hear you.
So I'm just gonna ask real quick. How many of the alchemist fire did Pokiki use? Like,
She used two. You still have the one that Sophia gave you, and Sophia gave the other two to Pokiki. She used those two in conjunction with her own flask of oil.
makes sense.
All right. Anything else anybody else wants to do before initiatives actually begin? Everybody gets one freebie.
I mean,
I think I'm good. Remind me with the becoming huge.
Basically, your size category increases by one. So you go from medium to large.
But this is the
And-
enhanced one because of the
This is the
delirium.
enhanced one.
Oh, the enhanced one. So yes,
Yes.
it does go.
Like I
to
know I become
huge.
huge. My thing was like the bonuses because I know
Effect
I get
mechanically.
bonuses
Yeah.
for being big.
Just
I just forget about it.
for simplicity's sake, just double the bonuses you would get from like the enlarged spell. So if you get an additional 1d4 to damage from strength, just make it a 1d8 or 2d4 if you would prefer.
or a D6.
But not this.
No, we're gonna skip d6 because it's a d4. It's either going up to a d8 or it's 2d4.
Extra 1d8, so it would be 1d or 1d4, so it would be 1d8.
Sure. Or you can do 2d4, like I said.
I'll do 2d4.
Yeah.
That way, I at least get like
Yeah, bigger minimum.
Bigger minimum. Okay.
I guess my free action is I just step out too, and I By the light of Morden's Forge and Flame Mace.
Okay. You're going for melee combat.
Yes.
I will keep my distance, even though I'm a sword bard, because spider.
Do you have any
Not fair.
spells that you can prep as you head out the door?
Oh my! Now when we're about to battle,
no.
I remember the roleplay situation I wanted to do from last time.
Oh, now, yes.
We can do it later off stream as
Okay.
like after session, like a before thing, if you want.
All right. Sophia will step out and she will prep cast a spell, and spectral black feathers will begin swirling around her in an area of effect. And with that, we are going to jump straight to Pokiki. As you look down, you can see that as your companions step out into the courtyard below, you can see that the huge spider has immediately taken notice of your allies.
How far up am I right now?
You are about 20 to 25 feet above the top of the wall, above the shaft, the central shaft of the courtyard, the 50-foot circular circumference courtyard.
How far am I from the spider?
From the spider, it is currently clinging to the wall about 30 feet up from the ground and 25 feet below the top. So about, let's see here, you're probably about 40 to 45 feet away from it.
Perfect. I don't need to get any closer then. I am going to let me look again at how this works. I'm going to cast Heat Metal on the spider's carapace.
Okay. What is the saving throw for that?
Well, it says if a creature is holding or wearing the object, it's wearing the object. It can't really make a saving.
No?
There's not really a saving throw for it. It just happens. It's just hot now,
Okay.
and it takes
Yeah,
2d8 fire
have-
damage.
Saving throw if it could take off whatever.
Exactly. It would
is
make a
being
saving throw to
heated up.
remove the
Or
thing.
its body is the thing that's being heated up.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
So
haven't
it's
looked
just
that spell up in a
slow.
while, so that
Fire
works
Says,
to help.
if the creature is holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, it must succeed a con save or drop the object if it can, but it can't because it's a carapace. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Very good.
At which point it will be casted again, and that'll remain the same.
Yeah. Yeah, any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell, and until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause the damage again. So that's going to be my bonus action for the rest of combat is more damage. But for now,
Okay.
it'll do the 2d8 for now.
All right, and that doesn't take effect until its turn, correct?
No,
Cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell, and then
On its
on
turn as
my
well?
turn in the future, I
Oh.
use on my turn I use a
Okay.
bonus action
every
to do
time
more
it is
damage.
cast is taking 2d8 fire.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I use a bonus action
Alrighty.
to do more damage, basically. So I'm gonna roll the 2d8 now.
Yes.
That is 10 fire damage.
All right.
And then let me look at how elemental because that's gonna be my action. And I already have my assassin's ally, which acts right after my turn, basically.
Yep.
Right. I don't have any bonus actions for this turn. So my ally is going to cast Elemental Weapon on the Moonstone throwing axes,
All right.
or on one of them if they're only allowed to do it on one axe, then it would just be on one of the axes, which is fine. And
What does the spell description say? Because I don't remember what elemental weapon does.
oh no, it might not work actually, because it says a non-magical weapon you touch becomes a magic weapon, and I choose the following. I choose a damage type for it,
Mm-hmm.
would you rule that it wouldn't let me do it because it's technically already enchanted, but it doesn't do any special damage. It's just a +1 enchantment and has some special abilities. If it needs to be a non-magical weapon, I'll use I'll use just a normal something.
A normal
Dagger?
something.
Well, no,
Don't you
Normal
love it
something.
when the spells
Her-
you want to try throw a wrench in the work for your
her
ideas?
dagger.
Yep,
Dagger's,
okay, what normal
metal
weapon
too,
do I
or
have?
magic too, though, because it's a dagger of moonlight or something, right?
Yeah, the Moon Touch dagger won't work either,
Yeah.
but I do have normal daggers and normal
Yep, you can give your shadow double a normal weapon, and he can use that
yeah, my
spell.
normal crossbow.
Does
that
it
work?
does it enchant multiple weapons or just one person's weapon?
One non-magical weapon you touch becomes a magic weapon, and I choose one of the
Okay.
following damage types.
Okay.
And it doesn't say a type of weapon, so I assume a crossbow would work for that. So I'm gonna give it. The crossbow does magic fire
Nice.
damage now. So
That gives
and I
its
have
range
plenty of
as
crossbow
well.
bolts. Yeah, so that's range. So my shadow is going to cast my elemental weapon on a crossbow. And that is an action, so I can't make an attack this turn, but I'm just preparing for next one.
Okay.
So that is going to be it for me. And I'm going to stay put where I'm at.
Okay. Question for you, real quick.
Mhm.
Do either of those spells have verbal components?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to check here. What is your?
Oh, and I do need to make, when I'm casting a spell as my ally, I do have to make a wisdom save to make sure it doesn't fuck it up. So I'm just going to do that real quick. But I should be fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I got a 16 and my spell save DC is 15, so I'm fine.
Are you foregoing any pretense of attempting to stay unnoticed? Are you just?
I am not trying to be stealthy, no.
Okay. Then it will notice you.
That's
Let's
fine.
see. Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to take a legendary action.
Of course.
And it is going to its 8 spider eyes jerk up to look in your direction as you and your shadow companion are casting spells, and it can already feel the pain from the heat metal that you cast at it. So what is it going to do?
If it attacks, it's at disadvantage.
That is
True.
That's why I'm fine. I'm like, if it doesn't attack, it has disadvantage.
All right.
It also probably sees the now very big Dragonborn with the big axe.
Yeah, it has multiple. Yeah, I just cast Heat Metal on it, but it also has several other people right there. So.
All right. Well, it is going to use its legendary action at the end of your turn. And it is going to... let me see how bad the bad guy is going to be. Because I don't want to... Yeah.
Angry.
I can imagine it's angry, yes, but I don't want to be the one. So I need you to pick high or low.
Ooh. High.
High? Okay. If it
I really
rolls,
don't like.
if it rolls high, it rolled low. Okay, so it's not going to do the most horrible thing that I can think of that it would do. It is just going to it is just going to cast silence on you.
Oh. That'll prevent
That's
future
fine.
spells, but that doesn't do much for the spell she's already cast.
Won't cancel my current spells.
No, but it could have done something much worse, and I am trying
Oh,
not
I'm
to
sure.
be an evil DM, so let's
Right
hope
out the
for
gate.
Why not?
Not first round.
Be the
You gotta save the
Good
evil stuff
point,
for a little
good
later.
point.
yeah, be the
Good
evil
point.
DM.
Good point. It was like I was going,
Oh.
why not? And it was
You
like,
want
no.
you want me to be the evil DM? Okay, I'll give it to you. Hard bricks. This is life. Prepare to die. It doesn't cast silence. It casts dispel magic on your broom.
Oh, the spell magic
What?
that doesn't work on a magic item.
Yeah, it's an enchanted. That's not.
It doesn't work on a magic item. What you're thinking of is anti-magic field. And
No,
dispel magic only works on leveled spells. On spells, it doesn't work on magic items.
Yeah. Any spell
Like-
third level or lower on the target. Any spell, and it's not a
And-
spell on the broom.
It's a magic item that's been enchanted
Yeah.
to fly, which is
Yeah.
different.
since when is that a thing?
I'm reading the spell right now. It says
Oh my
It's been
goodness.
that way
Any
for a long
spell
time. It was 5e.
and
Evil,
I don't know
Wow.
about any
I mean,
previous
theoretically,
editions.
that means
evil
it could
DM
waste the spell slot by
fake.
immediately canceling the fucking heat metal or the other spell.
True, that
Yeah.
would
True.
actually work
it
on the
could
heat
still cancel
metal
one of my other
instead.
spells. It just couldn't fuck up my broom.
It's like,
Yeah,
fuck
so
you!
like that isn't even being evil. It's the fact that
That's
it's been from 5e even from 2014. Dispel magic can't dispel
Choose
the magic on
one.
magic item.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of third level or lower on the target ends.
Mm-hmm.
For each spell of fourth level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
But it's not a spell.
Technically, the broom's ability is giving you the fly as of the third level spell magical effect.
It's not the fly spell. The fly spell has a different thing. It doesn't
Yeah.
specify
It's a
using the
broom
fly
of flying.
spell.
It's not a broom with the fly spell. It's
It-
the broom of flying.
If it stated that it was using the fly spell, yes, it would work. But it isn't. It has
But
to
it
be
also
very specific.
Because I'm looking at the item description now. This wooden broom functions like a mundane broom until you stride it and you speak a command word. It then hovers beneath you and can be ridden in the air. Has flying speed. It never says anywhere that it's not the fly spell. It is a broom of flying.
true, but the dispel magic spell specifically says that it could be a
It does. I did a quick
If a spell
creature,
is on an
object, or
object.
magical effect.
Norm, I'm sorry, this might be a bit of bad news here. I'm gonna actually post this real quick. I did a quick Google search,
Ah.
and I,
But anyway, like I
It
said,
says
it
no.
casts silence.
silence works just fine. It just prevents them from casting. Like, you can use it on heat metal to prevent it from taking damage, and to get rid of the
Yeah.
disadvantage, which
No,
would
that's
have been
cool.
a better option.
Look, I
Yeah,
just-
I'm sorry.
when I read magical effect in the dispel magic description, magical items are projecting or producing or providing you with a magical effect.
Yeah,
I
but
know
it
it's-
did. It
it's
did
not
specify
the
spell level.
And nowhere in the description of dispel magic does it say that it can't dispel the magical effects on magical items.
But
So
doesn't
that
say it can.
would
Yeah.
It also only ends spells. You would need anti-magic field to suppress the
If a
power of
spell
a
is
magic
on
item.
an item, it would end the spell on an item, but it's an enchantment, not a
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, which is a little different.
wow. No, I get
Learn
you.
something new every day.
I think
Hey,
I
like
think I
that.
remember someone doing some fuck shit like that on like a live game. But even then, it was like it wasn't an immediate like permanent off. It was just like a
Oh,
like,
yeah.
a flip that they
there
had
are
to
some-
time perfectly to destroy
Yeah,
a magic item.
A magic
Yeah,
item would
some-
regain its ability to fly again, but for that moment, until the character activated again, its
Yeah.
current instance of magical flight would be shut off.
Yeah.
until
But it was
the
also
user
like a
could
very
activate it
quickly
again.
timed thing, not a like,
Yeah.
for an entire round. That thing is gone,
So,
which was
but
the thing. It's like,
anyway, no, silence works. So that's what it does on its legendary action after Pokiki. Then we're gonna go to the next person on the initiative order. Sorry that took so long, Cynthia. It is
It's
your
alright.
turn.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It was just a weird ruling, is all that you were going
That's
for.
okay.
I just wanted
I like weird
So-
rulings
more evil
sometimes.
DM.
Yeah, other times it's like I just felt like that could get very bad very quickly depending on the DM. Because I know you're a good DM, but there are some DMs out there that
Some
are
people
not.
take advantage of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
I'm
will
more
literally
than
go,
willing to listen to a good argument, so don't worry about that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Some DMs
Yeah,
that
you're
are
like,
pretty
"No,
bad
actually."
would probably kick me out immediately because I was arguing against their ruling.
Yeah,
Okay,
she can't maintain concentration on heat metal if she falls 70 feet to splatter on the cobbles below.
I would have said just spell heat metal. That's the second level spell. Oh well, it's fine. It's
But
fine.
yeah.
Anyways.
That was evil DM talking. Let's go on to what you want to do, young lady.
Okay,
I tried.
Oh, I can also just fly out of the range of silence.
Yeah.
There's
no,
a radius.
it's targeted on
You
a
put
person.
it on
I
the-
think. Let me double check
the
my silence
silence. For
real
the
quick.
duration, no sound can create and pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. It's not centered on a person, it's centered on a
Oh,
space.
perfect. Okay.
Yeah, which is why you can just fly out of it.
Perfect.
Which
Okay,
is pretty good.
We
It's
don't
a
have to
good
worry
spell.
about that later.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could just
Makes me use
prevent
my
from
movement.
flying out, that would probably work. There are
Or
way
something.
too many ways to do that.
Alrighty.
Like restraining her, for example.
Yes.
You can't move. Which
Alrighty.
also can probably cause her to drop from the ground too. It
Very
restrains her.
possible.
Okay.
That's
It currently.
Alright, what's Cynthia doing?
Anyways, I'm gonna try to do my
Disadvantage.
turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to move within 30 feet of it. And
Okay.
cast Sasha's Hideous Laughter. It needs, as long as it doesn't have intelligence for less.
Okay.
I don't think
So
it
it's about 30 feet up the wall on the right hand side of the circular courtyard. So you rush from the entry door through the little garden area around the edge of the thing until you're almost directly beneath it, and you look up and you cast your spell.
Oh, if I hadn't known that, I probably wouldn't have done it. But oh well, Tasha's Hideous Laughter needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Okay,
Can
DC
Feist
16.
even laugh?
Maybe we'll find out.
We'll find out. Let's
It's probably
see
going to be a
here.
very creepy laugh that Cynthia's not going to like.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, is this considered a charmed or sleep effect? Because it has advantage.
No.
No? Okay. Then I just need to roll, you said wisdom?
Yep.
That is a 9 plus 2 for 11.
Fail. It will fall prone, become incapacitated, and unable to stand for the duration.
So it's going to
Oh.
fall on top of you? You're right under
Pretty much.
Hey, how is that dropping How high was that?
Don't worry, guys. I'll bring it down. Oh, shit.
feet.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna see what I can do with a bonus action real quick.
Is it ever
Okay.
just
I'm
yeah?
actually-
Bonus action
I'm gonna
dash.
check Rose Basket.
Yeah, sorry, face
dash
palms.
is a action actually.
Oh, I know
Dang
what I can do. I can spend,
Okay.
2 of my hit die to cast Misty Step through Rose Basket.
Okay. Burn
Which
2
is
hit
what I
dice.
do. Which is what I do. Fuck that shit.
Nice. As
Cast
it,
the spell, then realize, oh shit, it's going to fall on me.
as
No,
it
she probably figured it out
begins
pretty quickly.
shaking with this weird
Oh
mandible clacking, chittering noise. Its attachment
my
to the
God.
wall falls free and it drops 30 feet. Would you like to roll 3d6 for me?
Sure.
I-
Let me get my
I
dice.
got 3 out right now. You want me to roll?
Go for it. Unless Cynthia wants to do it.
I'm digging through my bag. It's faster.
Okay.
To roll it.
If it's fall damage, that is 7. 4
7 bludgeoning from the fall.
4, 2, and a 1.
Okay.
Okay.
With a crashing boom, the huge spider that is in itself probably around 20 feet in diameter, with its legs all spread out, crashes into the ground. And then we are going to, unless you had anything else that you wanted to do, Cynthia, move to
No,
Yahasuri.
I had to use my action for Tasha's hideous laughter, and then I used my bonus action to use Misty Step the rose basket. Just to get away
Okay.
from the crushing.
Alrighty. Are you going to teleport back towards the door that you just came out of?
Yes, because it's 30 feet.
Okay. So you run 30 feet forward, cast your spell, teleport 30 feet out, and now Yahasuri, it is your turn. Oh,
Fun.
hang on one second. Let me see. Does it want to do something else?
Well, it's incapacitated, so it can't actually
Yeah, it
do
can't.
anything.
Incapacitated. It's just stuck laughing.
Let me see what else. I think there's a caveat to the spell that could actually happen earlier. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw. The target has an advantage on the save if it's triggered by damage. On a
Okay.
success, the spell ends.
It is
So,
going
yeah,
to use its legendary action after your turn
I don't
to
think I can.
burn a
Because it's
legendary
incapacitated.
resistance to throw off
Oh.
the effect of the
Oh,
spell.
that's different. That is different. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
That means
So I
it
need to-
doesn't fall, and
But
I
hey,
just teleport back.
used up one of its legendary resistances. That's good.
Works for me.
Legendary
and I just
resistance
teleported.
down by 1.
Very handy.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, that didn't work. Oh well. I'm not going near that thing again.
Hey, it took damage, and it's on the ground now, where Draxon can get to it.
Exactly.
If it's still there when it gets to initiative
The
3 or 5.
Huge Draxon, which means he's tripled in size, so he is now almost Optimus Prime size at, I think, 21 and a half feet tall right now.
Yeah.
Something
and
like that.
Also, how? Just like general size scale for the spider, is it large, huge?
It is huge.
I was gonna say
Okay,
So
so
it's
they're
still
on par
still
with each
one
other.
size. It's still one size category larger than you, I believe. No, you
No,
went.
I'm also
Huge.
huge. Now
Same
in the same
Okay.
motion.
So
So
yeah,
we're both the same size category.
yes. This is very much Godzilla versus a giant arachnid.
Hell yeah.
It is
Okay.
medieval Pacific Rim.
There you go.
A few sessions
Godzilla.
ago, it was Godzilla versus the party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
we almost died there.
Now we get to be Godzilla.
Now we get Godzilla on our side.
Yahasuri, what would you like to do?
Well, since it's on the ground, I don't have to do what I was gonna do. So I am going to first, just to make sure it's been a bit, need to make sure I'm doing it right. Yep, bonus action, concentration, it's an extra D6. So I'm a bonus action, Hunter's Mark the Spider.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over there and start swinging my maces.
Okay, you're gonna charge up into melee.
Yes. That is a total, not nat, but a total of 20, so dirty 20 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm hitting with the. I got all these dice prepared, and I forgot to grab a D4 for the dang radiant mace. So let me grab a D4. You know what,
Oh dear.
I'll grab a metal one. Okay, so first mace, because I'm using radiant, is a D6 plus a D4 plus an extra D6 for the hunter's mark. I should probably get my D20 out of the way. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, so I will do this one, and then so for normal bludgeoning is a total of 8 plus an extra, total of bludgeoning is 9 plus an extra 4 radiant damage for a total of 13. Well, actually, wait, plus that 17
Alrighty.
for the first swing.
Hang on 1 second. Let me write that down. Oh, good. It's already on.
I don't know if it has
Okay.
resistance or immunities or weakness to
Nope.
radiant.
Not that you know of.
Okay.
I do have a question real quick.
Yes.
I think the answer is probably no, but my Moon Touch Dagger does glow when anything is vulnerable to silver. Does it happen to be glowing when I got close to the spider?
You were about.
I was within 30. Yeah.
Yeah, you were within 30 feet before you launched the fire. No, it did not react.
Okay.
Of course. Should probably.
I just forgot to keep checking about that. Okay.
No worries.
So then I'll use my normal crossbow bolt.
Should have attacked with my fire mace first, unless a 10 hits.
Unfortunately, a 10 will not hit.
Dang.
It clangs off of its carapace like hitting steel plate.
Alright, and I already used my bonus action, so that's it for me.
Yeah, it quite literally is that strong of a carapace. It sounded like his mace rang off a dude in plate mail.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in half plate.
By the way, I'm probably gonna be the one to burn through the slots. I mean, not slots, but the freaking legendary resistances. Mainly because of the fact that I have mostly saves.
Yeah.
No,
Well, hey, that's
good.
really
I think I think I have really
Someone's
only
gotta do it.
saves, except that ends up being my job now because I'm the one with the
May as
save
well do it.
spells.
All right, so is
That's
that
fine.
the end of your turn, Yakasuri?
Yes.
You charged up using your movement. You laid into it with your 2 attacks, and you used your bonus action to do the
Hunter's mark.
the hunter's mark. All right, it is going to use its last legendary action at the end of your turn. And since you are within range, it is going to trigger its poison spray.
Oh.
And that is a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Yep.
Oh, I only have a +2 in that, so let's see where we go. That is, I believe, is that a 2 or is it cocked? It is a 2. +2 for first.
Oh. Okay. So you take 2d8 poison damage and now have the poisoned condition.
Alright, reaction.
That is 11 points of damage. And the poison condition gives you, I believe, disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws until the poison condition is removed.
But reaction.
And what is your reaction?
My telekinetic reprisal. When I take damage from a creature that is within 10 feet of me, which I'm right up in its
Yep.
face, I can use my reaction to emanate telekinetic energy. The creature that dealt damage must make a strength saving throw, which is 8 plus my proficiency plus the ability modifier I buffed. So 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 4 is 15.
It rolled a 14 plus 3.
Ooh. So it takes half damage and it is not pushed 10 feet away from me. 2d8 force
Okay.
damage. Grab another d8 real quick because I only have the one arrow. So it takes. It was a 5. So 5 plus 7 is 12, but half that, so 6 force damage.
Okay.
You said I took 11?
Yes.
Okay.
And you said 8?
6.
Okay.
6
Alrighty.
damage.
All right, that is the end of your turn, and it's legendary action. We is going to go to who's next on Hit Parade. Sophia. Okay. Let's see here. What is she going to pull out of her bag of tricks? Let's see here. Okay, well, let's get that up and going. She is going to cast the spiritual weapon.
Ooh.
And it is going to take the form of a large size. And she is going to move it over towards the enemy. She's probably going to move 10 feet forward because she can only cast it up to 20 feet away, I believe, or something like that.
I think it's higher than that. It
So, yeah.
moves 20 feet, but you can cast it further than that.
All right. I will
I
take
think
your
it was
word on
like
this.
either 30 or 60. I would have to check because I do not
No,
remember.
60 feet range, so she doesn't need
There
to
we
get
go.
any closer.
Yeah,
She casts
exactly.
it and creates it, and it's going to take its attack. Let's see here.
Yeah, the only thing about it is moving it. It can only move 20 feet.
All right, it's an attack roll with my spellcasting ability modifier, which for her is spellcasting modifier is +7 to hit. So 16 plus 7 definitely hits. So that is another d8 of force damage to it. Where is her d8? There it is. Alrighty. That is 3. That sucks. But hey, every little bit helps, right?
Just a little bit.
Oh, and you know what? I forgot. I can empower that with her. I can give it another d8 this time of radiant damage because she is Azamar. All right, Divine Soul Spirit, and yes, that is another 8 points of damage on top of the original 3 points of damage. So that's going to be, there we go. It turns it into 11 total. There we go. All righty. Not going to go easy on this thing today. All right. That is Sophia's turn. Now it is the spider's turn.
Yay!
Okay. So let's see here. I have so many options. Oh my goodness. It has multi-attack. I have three things that it can do. What is it going to do first? So it's going to take a melee attack against Yahasuri first. Let's see here. That is a 6 plus 6 to hit for 12.
Not even close.
All right. The sharp points of point of one of its legs slam down in your direction, and you easily dodge out of the way. And it rears back up, and its large abdomen contracts, and it is going to shoot forward a sticky cocoon of web-like material. And since you are in melee combat with I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Who, me?
Yes.
The only one within melee range right now. Yeah.
Alright, I'm good at that.
Dexterity save. Easy peasy.
Yeah, it's a plus 7, so let's roll good. That is a 17 plus 7.
Yes.
You easily dodge out of the way. You don't get bound up in this sticky gob cocoon of webbing that it launched out. And you hear it smash into something in the distance behind you. And all of you begin to hear the sound of lots and lots of movement from over in that direction. And anyone who glances over to see can see that the cocoon has burst open, and thousands of tiny ice spiders are flowing out of the cocoon.
Yay!
All right, Cynthia, roll for panic attack.
As it has brought a swarm into play, and for its third attack, it is going to look at the ginormous form of Draxon, getting ready to charge at it.
Probably like just
Very
before
lucky
the
she's
plan wind action
keeping
would have
her
casted
cool.
Speak with Animals.
Okay, very good.
Freaking out.
Heard Cynthia having a full-blown panic attack right now.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause-
Cynthia's keeping control of that for now. I rolled just to see what would happen. It was like, yeah, she's fine for now, but internally she is panicking. She's not going near them. She is not going near them. I'm sorry. It took a lot of her courage just to go near the spider to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
And we're very
Nice.
proud of her for that.
That
We're
was
very proud of her.
awesome. Yes.
And managed to not get crushed.
So it's
by
looking
the
at
spider.
Draxon.
It is looking at Draxon. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Found it. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. Do I get advantage for being within the lamp thing?
Yeah, because Cynthia does have the lamp. Lantern thing.
This is not a haze related effect. What does it give you? According to the description of the lantern.
Let me check where the freak did I put it. Found it. It grants your allies protection from evil and good if they're within 60 feet of the light.
Yeah. So they're immune to being charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Okay.
By
It doesn't grant any
specific
advantage on anything.
creature
And
types, yeah.
anything evil would have disadvantage on hitting you.
It's specific creature types, if I recall, with the spell.
Okay.
What I saw was chaotic or evil aligned enemies is what I have written down.
Yeah, the spell itself. Let me check. Protection from evil and good.
Well, this
Oh,
version of
yeah.
protection from evil and good has been keyed and created by a neutral elven goddess. So
Okay, that
it's
makes sense.
it's protecting the people in its aura from chaotic or evil enemies.
So would I?
Roll a normal wisdom saving throw. It doesn't give you any bonuses.
Okay.
As it stares at Draxon and its
That
multiple
is a
eyes
16.
begin to glow. So save DC for this. Is a 16.
I
Ooh,
barely
that's
make
better.
it.
Oh,
As
Makes
you
it easy.
feel the paralyzing effects of hold person slough off your shoulders. Okay.
Very lucky.
And that is the end of its turn. We go to Draxon.
Y'all know what time it is.
Man.
It's time to
Fuck shit up.
smash.
It's rage time.
Rage. Rage.
Let's go.
Rage.
Oh.
And then Draxon is just gonna run in.
Alrighty.
Rip and tear until it is done.
And it's gonna swing with his great axe.
Alrighty.
With advantage because reckless attack.
Okay. Throw everything at it.
So that is gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay. Draxon, as you hit, Grisham's gonna see that, and he's gonna use his reaction to infuse your next strike with his essence. So add an extra D6 fire to your roll.
Nice.
Alright. This is gonna be a spicy amount of damage then.
Okay, hit it.
Oh, I love that.
Alright.
We love spicy damage.
Because it's gonna
That's a
be
lot of die.
1d12 for the great axe,
Yes.
2d4 for being huge,
Uh-huh.
1d6 fire,
Uh-huh.
plus 7.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Do it.
And it is all magical damage because it is a +1 great axe.
Nice.
So it is going to be 19 damage with 6 of that being the
Yeesh.
fire. Which I
So a
believe
total
it
of-
would
25 damage total.
No, it is including the fire. That's 19.
Oh, okay.
The fire damage is specifically a 6 though, and I don't know if it's vulnerable to fire, so that 6 may be doubled.
No, it's not vulnerable.
It just doesn't.
Interesting.
So 19 damage on the first strike because Draxon has multi-attack.
Alrighty. Let me add that to its damage total. Go ahead and make your next attack.
So just remember, the fire damage was only for that first one, not this one.
Yep, that's fine. I'm assuming an 18 plus 8 hits.
Yes.
I would sure hope so.
No, you miss.
It would make me wonder what we were fighting if it didn't.
I'd be worried.
Alright, so we're fighting the Spider Titan from the legendary Godzilla Monsterverse.
Alright, another 20 magical slashing damage. As Jackson just runs in, cleaving twice,
Very nice.
and says something to the spider along the lines of, "Your foul tricks won't work on me, you
done
fucking
goof.
pathetic bug."
Okay.
If you look up, you can see that Pokiki is trying to cheer, but she's in the silence thing, so she's just silently cheering you on.
Oh yeah, it has to roll concentration for silence. Wait. You tried to cast
Oh,
Silence
yeah.
in person,
Oh,
right?
I got hurt.
It got hurt. It has to roll concentration each time it
No.
got hurt.
The silence spell fell when it tried to put hold person on you.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
was
yes.
about to say. Hold person's
Oh.
also concentration. It was
Okay,
like,
never
wait,
mind. The
you tried to
Pokiki
cast
is
a-
normal.
Yeah, you're just
Alright.
cheering loudly. You're just cheering loudly. You going. I can just imagine
Yeah,
it.
Draxon. Yeah,
Very good.
lovely.
That is gonna be the end of my turn, and I do have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Go right ahead. Okay, after Draxon, the swarm goes for the nearest creature. And that is going to be either Sophia or Cynthia. So,
Roll for panic attack at disadvantage.
Cynthia, choose high or low.
Low.
Low? Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, that's horrible. It
What are-
rolled right in the middle. Okay, so the swarm is going to swarm you both.
Yay!
Oh.
Hooray.
The worst
Yay!
option.
The
No,
worst
let me-
option.
Okay,
The
so
worst
let me
possible
just
option.
let me just roll the panic attack real quick and panic attack and chew. Because I rolled a 5. Doesn't matter. It's like you can
Okay.
clearly see her panicking. yeah, she's not right afraid of spiders. Almost getting
She go,
dragged off by one didn't help.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that only enforced her fear.
Oh,
It
yeah.
only enforced, yes, this is a reasonable fear. You should be afraid.
Okay, so basically the swarm crawls all over you and Sophia.
He'd rather do
Um,
it through the door.
And as long as you are within the swarm, you are going to be taking 1d4. Let me check that. Make sure it's. I thought it might be 2d4, but I want to check first. Swarm damage.
I would assume, even though these are quote unquote baby spiders, since it's.
Hang on just a second. I got a knock at the door. If
It's a-
somebody wants to look up swarm for me.
Swarm.
Alrighty.
Depends on what swarm.
Well, I
That
was
could
gonna
be a
say
base swarm damage.
the-
Aye! Hello?
There's
What can I do
rules
for ya?
Spiders, swarm of
There's
spiders
swarm.
found it.
Oh, yeah.
Found,
Come on, I
found
got
a
it all
swarm of
pulled it up.
spiders.
So, one thing you need to know real quick about it, this is the release bar, okay? So when
Yeah.
you're moving it, you don't want to bump this, because if you do, the springs will cause the thing to pop out.
Oh, no,
But once you get it where you want to go, you just push this or lift this or whatever you need to do to it. And the springs should bring these parts in together and raise it up. So if you want to grab that end,
I've got it, Norm. What do I do now?
God.
I'm following.
easy peasy.
Easy peasy? Okay.
I'm helping a gentleman who came for a bed out to his place, or his vehicle. I'll be with you guys in just a moment.
Okay.
All right, I found that block for swarm of spiders.
Yeah, I was just
There
gonna
we
say, since
go.
they're giant spiders, I would assume even though they're
Let me close the
babies,
door
they're
because I don't want the kitties to get
the
out.
size of giant tarantulas.
Well, that too, kind of. Alrighty.
Which is, again, a very reasonable fear to have if giant tarantulas are crawling all over you.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Well, you already know she's probably gonna end up just teleporting, right?
Yeah. Oh, I suppose
Yeah.
now since we
I'll probably use more of my hit die on that.
since we took a long rest, I no longer have that
Did you want to try to put it on the
bonus
top
of
and
not
tie it
being
down?
Yeah, I don't have my
Okay.
exhaustion anymore. I only had one level. I just remembered that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was annoying.
There you go.
Oh wait! If they're touching me, don't they
Sure
take
was annoying.
lightning damage?
All right.
If they do touch you, yes, they would.
They do.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
If they touch you.
Yeah, remember she's
So
still
maybe let
afflicted
the
by
spiders crawl on
lightning.
you. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh no, she will not. She'll crawl on her and she'll teleport away from them. I'm sorry.
But if they do manage to make contact, they'll pay for it.
Yeah. She's very painful to the touch, so.
Okay. Looks like it's possibly need.
While he's away, the thing I remembered that I kind of wanted to roleplay was Yahasuru is gonna use his psionic mind to talk to everybody except for Cynthia and see if they saw Cynthia rage out in the first spider battle. Like,
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Weird, but cool.
I'm gonna do that later, maybe in chat.
Yeah. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing for my next turn. I haven't drawn my cards. I haven't been using my cards that much. I need to use my cards more.
Yes,
Agreed.
My special my divination deck.
I need to use my gloves more, but so far we haven't ran into an opportunity to put on our show.
True. Yeah, I need to use my divination deck, so I think I'm probably gonna do that. Give someone a bonus.
Because I've used only two.
So I'm just sitting here shuffling my cards until it's my turn again.
Yeah, I've only used 2 illusions, and one was to try to distract the demon goat, and I don't remember the other one.
Right,
Yeah.
the demon goat that almost fucked over Cynthia at one time.
Yeah,
That was literally at the crossroad that I hope we never run into it again.
the crossroad demon. Which, I guess for Mr. Fallout here, we ran into a demon at one point at a crossroads that was pretending to be a goat.
As one does.
Almost murdered.
He is still muted, so I don't know if he's back yet.
It was annoying. Cynthia hated it. Hated the demon. It was technically a devil.
Was I there for that? I don't feel like I remember this.
I don't remember this. We were.
I don't know if I was there for that.
I don't.
Maybe I just don't remember it.
Yeah, because we were. It was. I think it was before we got to the city we're technically in now. It was the one before where we got rid of the displacer beasts, and then we started heading towards this one.
Right. Yeah, then I just don't remember, but I must have been there.
And we were arguing about what to do with the goat, and it was like, should we eat it?
I don't even think
Okay.
we should eat it. It was kind of stupid. And it
All
was,
right.
it was in our way, too, so that didn't help.
I am back from helping with the mattress.
Okay.
All right.
The
I
spiders
sense the
touch
stat blocker form of
Cynthia,
spiders.
And if the spiders touch Cynthia, they're taking lightning damage.
Nice.
Because before her next turn, if they touch her, she's gonna probably have to teleport it away from them. Unfortunately, she really doesn't like the spiders.
Oh.
Did you post the swarm stats?
Yeah, she did.
Awesome, possum.
So I have it
Got-
written down, but I forgot what language was that Ranger journal that we found written in again. It was like Sylvan, right?
It was Elven.
I thought it was Sylvan because I couldn't read it because I can read Elvish, read and write and speak Elvish.
Yeah, it was Elven. All the things we found there were Elven.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I have it written down. I just didn't write down the language, and I was like, I was thinking maybe was it a language I didn't know?
Ah, here we go. Swarm of spiders. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Swarm of spiders, my favorite.
Alrighty.
Time to freak out.
Plus 3 to hit. Oh, 4d4 piercing damage. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Oh, let's see here if it bites you a whole bunch. That is a 10 with a plus 3 for 13.
We're on Cynthia?
Yes.
Yes.
That hits. A 13 hits Cynthia.
No.
Lightning
miss.
damage.
Miss.
Oh, miss.
Miss. I
Okay.
have a 17 AC, man. Miss.
There we go.
No lightning
Yep.
damage then.
Good,
He
good, good.
really wanted it. He really wanted it to hit.
And let me see if it hits Sophia with a 4. Definitely not. Okay, but spiders are swarming all over you guys.
Yeah, I feel like for level 6 characters, the majority of us have really high ACs for only being level 6.
I got a good dexterity and good armor.
Like my AC is 20.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
How much damage does the swarm take for touching you?
Yeah, they still touched me.
I think it was
Where
a
did I put it?
D6,
Oh, I'm-
wasn't it?
It was either D6 or D4. I just have to freaking find where I put it. I think it was a D6 because I actually forgot to put it down.
Let's see here. 22 hit points for the swarm.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote it down. Oh, lovely.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Let's just call it a D4.
Well,
Okay.
because it's basically like shocking grass.
Just a little
right?
zap.
No, it's just a mutation that gives her a
I
slight
know.
electrical current running along the entirety of her skin. It's not as directed as the spell.
No, but I mean just like it's like kind of based off damage-wise of shocking grasp, right? Or is it
No.
1
different?
point of damage.
Okay, I will mark 1 point
Oh.
of damage.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Well, that's still something.
Because shocking grasp here is a D8, and
All right.
Yeah, that's a
we
lot
got
more
that.
than a mutation would do.
Easy peasy. All
That'd be
right.
way too useful.
All right, I'm
That
back. What did I miss?
All right. Swarm released from the cocoon attacked
the swarm.
Sophia and Cynthia, and Cynthia's electrical current on her body did 1 point of damage to it.
And
All
also
right.
an important fact of Cynthia having a panic attack from this, by the way.
Okay, very good.
Very good.
Oh well, that leaves it open for fun times. Does Cynthia still have her reaction left?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, 11.
7?
11. 1 1.
11.
2 1s.
7-11.
Hey guys.
And how many of your hit dice do you have left after burning those 2 earlier?
4.
4?
I have total of 6. So
Okay. So you are safe for now.
Okay.
for now.
For now.
What?
Okay.
Poking out again?
Nope, you don't lose it that bad. But
I'm going to guess it might be something worse
maybe.
that she might not know about until it happens. Well,
Maybe.
that's fun.
Probably.
Okay. So now we have
I'm
gone
curious.
back to Pokiki at the top of the round.
Yay! Bonus action, more heat metal damage.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That is going to be 6 fire damage from heat metal. I'm going to use my
6?
action to 6 damage, and then I'm going to use
Cool.
my action to draw from my divination deck because I haven't done that in a while. And I get to draw
Okay.
2 cards and pick which one I want.
Nice.
Okay, that one's not useful right now anyway. So Bull, any damage you take is reduced by 1d6. Okay, so I can give this to someone. Who is probably gonna I'm gonna give this probably to Draxon. Probably would be the most helpful person to reduce his damage. So all damage
I'm
you
already
take,
taking
Draxon.
half damage from everything.
Okay, that's
I
true.
would recommend one of the 2 squishies in back who are currently being fucked
That's
up by
actually
the
smart.
normal
Yeah.
spiders.
I see Cynthia being freaked the fuck out. I'm gonna give it to her.
Okay,
All
but
damage you
reduce-
take is reduced by 2d6.
Okay.
Wow. Nice.
For the next, how many rounds is this?
I could probably tell you how many rounds if you tell me how long it is.
That's what she said.
I'm trying to find that information on my draw feature.
Oh. Makes sense.
Thought I had written that down before.
Maybe it's written on your draw feature itself.
Yeah, I'm looking for that now. But for now, just write that down and I'll look for that between turns,
Okay.
so that I don't waste too much time. And then gonna use my movement. So how far now am I? Because I'm still all the way up and the spider's all the way on the ground. How far? I'm gonna move to be within 60 feet.
Okay, so you drop from 30 feet above the top of the tower down to let's see here. Probably you want to say within 60 feet?
About, yeah.
Okay, so you're just about the just below the lip of the top of the tower.
Okay. And then I'm gonna have my shadow ally shoot with the crossbow that has the elemental weapon enchantment on it
Okay.
now.
Roll to
That most definitely hits because that's a 15 plus 7.
that is definitely a hit.
Yay. So then that's going to be 1d8 plus 3 plus a 1d4 fire. 7 piercing damage, 2 fire damage.
So a total of 9.
Yep. And then that's going to be it for my turn.
It squeals in anger when it gets pierced with this bolt.
And that's going to be it for me.
All righty. Let's see. It's already had its turn, so it's got its legendary actions back. So after you go, it is going to use one of its legendary actions. Ugh.
Oh no.
Let's see. One of the things it can do. Um. Perfect. That works. It's going to use its legendary action to create a 20-foot radius of darkness around itself, Yahasuri, and Draxon.
Of course.
And now it is Cynthia's turn, who is covered in creepy crawly spiders.
Misty Step using 2 more hit die. To get out
Okay.
of the spiders because she is freaking out. It was like, yeah, as long as she's not near the spiders, so she basically just teleports probably further away. I'm just trying to think of which direction. She wouldn't go near the big
I
spider.
found the draw effect lasts for the effect from the card lasts for 4 rounds currently.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. So the best possible place you can think of where you would be safe, since the spider is off to the right, you can teleport over to the left. The
Sounds
entire.
good. Teleport to the left.
Okay. To the left. To the left. Okay.
She will cast then Dissonant. Yeah, Dissonant Whispers. Let me just double check something.
Even if it's only 30 feet away, it is close enough to hit it.
It's a 60-foot range.
So you got plenty of range.
Yeah. And I'm doing it on the, honestly, the smaller spiders. She wants them away. They're gonna come after her.
Okay, she's
Yeah.
aiming at the swarm then.
Yeah, the one that
Okay.
was targeting her before. It needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, very good. DC 16 saving throw.
While you're doing that, I should probably pull out my 3d6 real quick.
And that's intelligence based?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, it has a -2. So that's a 2 minus 2 for 0.
Oh, wow. Nice. Nice. Well, this is gonna be fun. First off, I gotta roll my damage, which is 3d6 psychic. Oh, wow, that's 12 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Plus the 1 point of psychic, or 1 point of damage you guys already did.
And they have to use their reaction, if available, to move away from Cynthia.
Okay, that works really good. Alrighty.
So yeah, it'll be even harder for it to get closer to Cynthia.
Okay, it moves directly away from you, and the entire
So now it
swarm
is
flows
50.
off of. The entire swarm flows off of Sophia and begins to disappear up the wall behind Sophia as it tries to get as far away from possible from.
Yeah, all the way
Yace.
towards the right. There we go.
Mhm.
Help Sophia.
There you go. That's beautiful. All right.
She's
Now we have.
breathing heavily. And her fear. What's up?
Yes.
The darkness spell.
Yes.
How big is it?
20-foot radius, I believe. I might be remembering wrong.
Oh, I
And
would have to check.
did it cast it
I
on
don't
the
remember.
ground?
No, it cast it basically on itself.
Oh yeah, the darkness spell can be centered, if I recall, on an object to move.
And
I can check.
Yeah.
I know with
I'll check too.
How-
Certain things you can.
we know it's me and the spider are like huge creatures.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure this
it's
out because I was thinking about it.
15 feet actually.
15-foot radius. So that's a
For the
30-foot
sphere.
circle, correct?
15-foot spear.
15-foot sphere.
Yeah,
Oh.
alternatively, you can cast a spell on an object that isn't being worn or carried, causing the darkness to fill a 15-foot emanation originated from that object. Covering that object with something opaque, such as a bull or helm, blocks the darkness.
I was just asking because while looking at like defining size categories, huge creatures like both Draxon and the spider
Yes.
Are
are
probably
between
bigger than the
16 to
darkness spell.
32 feet tall.
Yeah,
True.
and you're like
Me-
over 20 feet. So technically, Draxton can still see outside.
Not
of
only
the
can
boundaries
I
of
still
space.
see over it, unless it's like casted it on top of itself, I can still see the spider as well because it's the same size as me.
Well,
And the spider would be too big to fit in a 15-foot.
So logically, the
Sorry.
spider would have had to choose whether or not it was going to attempt to blind Draxon or Yahasuri
yeah.
instead
Yeah,
of
it
both.
can't
And it
do
shows
both.
Yahasuri apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember what class feature it is, but I know there's a specific class or race that you can
Sorcerer.
cast darkness on your sorcerer. You can cast darkness
Sorcerer,
on yourself, but you can see
Yeah.
through it without needing dark vision.
Yeah, it's the sorcerer subclass, shadow magic.
Yeah, that's it. So unless the
Yeah, I
spider is a
remember
shadow
that
magic
one.
sorcerer, Like-
Technically, you can cast it on an object or something that is being worn that isn't being worn or carried, so that can work too.
Yeah.
And webs can easily be considered an object. The tree is an object. Yada yada yada. You get what I mean. You can use
Okay.
it around to your advantage, or just drop it anywhere.
It's going to use its second legendary action after Cynthia is done to take an attack on Yahasuri with advantage.
son of a bitch.
Good luck,
Bring it
man.
on.
Okay. That
Oh.
is
Alright.
Ooh.
My
Technical
internet
difficulties?
shat itself for a brief moment.
You're good.
We all
You're
good
good.
now?
It was like, you good?
that is going to be a 20 to hit Yahasuri.
Like a total?
20 total, not a
Okay.
natural 20.
Okay. Just making sure, because remember, I have adamantine armor, so even if it's an at 20, no crits.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty good to at least prevent crit damage.
Okay. You are going to take 12 points of piercing damage.
So it's within melee of me still?
Yes, it is still
Yeah.
within melee of you.
Alright, another reaction. DC
Okay.
15 strength throw. Or strength saving throw, I should say.
I need you to roll a constitution check.
Yeah.
Strength saving throw is a natural 20
Son of a bitch. So it only takes half.
with a +3.
Only takes half. So half of 9 is 4.5 rounded to 4.
I think they round. I mean, I think you round
Round up. So then
round up if it was norm. I know you do that a lot.
Yep.
5 force damage from my telekinetic reprise, or however you pronounce it.
5.
Surprise, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Constitution for me was it a saving throw or just a normal con check?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so that was a 5.
Oh, a 5?
Yeah.
That is not enough. You take 10 points of cold damage.
Son of a bitch.
Well, wait, that's half because of the cold resistance poison or potion.
It is. Good remembering.
Oh,
So that's only 5
I
points
can
of cold damage.
brain.
yay!
Yay! Barbarian
memory.
brained well. Awesome.
Mhm.
Okay.
Draxon did it.
A barbarian is the brains of the party. We should be worried.
Okay. That was his That was the giant spider's legendary action after Cynthia went. Now it is Yasuri's turn.
Okay.
You are blind and are at disadvantage to hit the creature.
What if? Because Gresham technically has dark vision. What if he just tells me?
If it's a
Magical
darkness
darkness.
spell, no.
He can't see through.
It's
Magical
basically like being
darkness.
hit with a magical smoke bomb.
Yeah,
I thought I would
basically-
try.
it says-
Okay.
You're good, you're good. It doesn't hurt to try to see, to hope to dear God that that wasn't the case. Unfortunately, it was, which is sad.
All right. Well, I mean, it just hit me, so I know it's still within melee range.
Yeah, just swing wildly
I want to swing wildly in the darkness.
with disadvantage. But hey, you have disadvantage anyway because you're poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have
Imagine
double disadvantage.
That
Luckily,
is
you can only take disadvantage once.
11 to hit.
11 does not hit. Matter of fact, it probably doesn't even bang off of its carapace. It just whoosh, nothing's there.
It also wouldn't even hit Draxon.
Nope.
Yeah, about right.
Okay.
I don't think it would hit most of us.
That's better.
Sorry.
That's better with the fire mace. That would be a 18 to hit. That's the worst. 11,
That one
11
bounces
plus
off
7.
its carapace.
Oh.
What?
Does it have
Yeah.
like an 18 AC?
18?
So far, anything over 20 has hit, and 18 misses.
You're
Damn.
shitting. I was so
It's the
excited.
boss monster.
I was so excited. I was like, yes, my lowest roll was an 11.
All right. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
You know what? Fuck
Maybe
it.
move out of the darkness.
No.
No, that would be too easy. That would be the smart choice.
Bonus action. I'm gonna tell Grisham to bite.
Okay, roll for him with disadvantage.
Okay, what is
There
his
you go.
plus to hit again? It's +3. Alright, here we go. Come on, boy.
Gresham's got this.
Okay, that was before my other dice hit it. That was a 5 plus 3 for 8.
Oh no.
Okay.
Gresham.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, staying in the darkness, not using your movement to exit.
No.
It is going to use its
yeah.
last legendary action for this turn to.
I'm just making it easier for everybody else to hit because he's gonna focus on me.
Okay.
That's one way to do it.
Even though there's a
Okay.
giant 20-foot tall dragonborn standing right next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll focus on him when he gets to his turn. Okay. Never had so many different options for a legendary creature before. Yeah, we're gonna
Not
do.
many options. I'm scared now.
Well, it has innate spell casting with lots
Oh.
of different effects. So, on top of it,
Oh.
yeah, and it can use one of its legendary actions to trigger a spell or use one of its physical attacks. It is going to use its special ability, and its abdomen is going to pulse. And it is going to spit out another one of those cocoons filled with a swarm. And
Another one?
yep,
Not again.
Another one.
Who is it targeting?
another one. It is going. I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from Yahasuri.
I'm good at those.
And I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I apparently am not fucking good at this one though, because that's a 10 for
Oh,
dexterity.
no, okay.
Alright, you dice, you're
Oh,
going over that for a second. And Constitution is a bad one, and that's a 8.
Okay. Okay, so you fail the dexterity saving throw. You're not able to get out of the way, probably because you didn't know it was coming because you're in darkness.
Yes.
The impact of the cocoon slams into you. You are immediately restrained as you are now bowled over by the sticking webbing of the cocoon.
Did this
and
thing just
are
jizz
now-
on me?
It quite literally, and then the cocoon bursts open and the swarm of spiders roll out and across you and start biting you and everything. The Constitution saving throw, however, was from the fact that you were physically hit by the spider, and you failed it. So I need you to roll a d6.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh,
Am
no.
I getting my first mutation? 4.
Possibly. A 4.
Yes.
Do you have any levels of exhaustion whatsoever?
No.
Okay. Then, according to this, you take a level of what did we call it? Corruption.
Corruption?
But
Yeah.
you do not gain a mutation. But it becomes easier and easier on that d6 roll for you to become mutated as your levels of corruption go up. You have 1 level of corruption. That means if you roll a 2 or lower on a d6 the next time, you will be mutated. Okay. Let's see here. So that's it for that. The swarm instantly swarms you since you were hit with it. So that means I need to roll for it to hit, which was, what's the modifier is +2. That is an 8 plus 2 is 10.
Yeah.
So none of the little suckers are managing to bite you, but you are now restrained and swarmed in darkness.
Nice. Not really.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, so that
Yeah,
was
it's nice.
that was
Totally not a problem.
that was Yahasuri's turn and the last legendary action.
At least
For
we burned
the
those
spider.
off pretty quick. For
Let's
the
see
turn,
here.
anyway.
Let's see. Sophia can't see anything that's going wrong with Yahasuri because he's in darkness. So what is she going to do? She's going to have the spiritual weapon attack the giant spider again, and that is going to be 16 plus. Let's see here. What's her plus? Her modifier is +7, so 16 plus 7 definitely hits. And that does another d8 of force damage, and she is going to use her thingy bobber to make it 2d8 damage. She's going to add her radiance to it. That is a total of 9 more points of damage to the giant spider. And let's see here. And what else is she going to do? Huh. Yeah, that'll work. Range spell attack with a +7 to hit. All right. That is a 4 +7, which is going to miss. Sophia brings her hands up together and begins focusing her magic, and a bolt of electricity begins to dance through the air between her and direction of the giant spider, but unfortunately it begins tearing chunks out of the inner wall of the building and misses the spider completely. And that is the end of her turn. That means it is the spider's turn. And now we got multi-attack.
Oh no.
And since it couldn't get Draxon with the darkness,
Bring it on.
Draxon, make a spell saving throw. I just need to look up which spell saving throw it is.
I said, bring it on.
Please be strength or dexterity.
Intelligence.
Oh no, your weakness. You are not book smart enough.
But he could be street smart enough.
No, he's not that either.
Oh.
His intelligence is a 7 and his wisdom is a 9. This man is dense as a brick.
Well,
All right.
And we love that for him.
The spider's eyes flash and sparkle, and a burst of fire erupts in the air in front of it. I need Yahasuri to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because he is restrained. And
I also make dexterity saving throw?
you also need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, fuck it, we ball.
okay. You said dexterity?
Yes.
For disadvantage, my total is what I rolled on the second dice that's higher. It's a 14.
DC is 16.
Son of a bitch.
Good thing Draxon rolled a 17.
Damn.
Okay, very good. Yahasuri is now swarmed, restrained, in darkness, and covered with fairy fire.
I think Cynthia's glad that she's not in the middle of that because she would have probably freaked out a long time ago. She already did. She already did. But she's trying her best to help, as in,
Okay.
yeah.
Since
Also-
these, yes.
Just completely random side note, I hate to interrupt, but because Draxon does have speak with animals up, is it saying anything Draxon can understand?
Yes, it's going click, 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 as its
Oh, no.
mandibles click away in front of you.
So is it not considered an animal?
Is it not
No.
considered a
No.
beast?
Damn.
Okay. It is going to make its and well, it didn't even need to use the fairy fire on you because it has advantage because you used that rage thing that makes your enemies get advantage on their attacks.
Yes, however, it also has disadvantage because of the heat metal.
True.
Which means it's gonna be a flat roll.
Flat roll
Cancels
for
it out.
both attacks. Okay, so we have an 18 to hit and a 5. Let's see what its modifier is. +6, so the 5 would turn into 11.
18
The
barely
18
hit.
The 18 with a +6 to hit is 24.
That definitely hit.
Okay, so first things first, let me roll you some piercing damage. That is going to
I'm
be
also gonna
one.
save you some future trouble. Unless it's a 17, they ain't hitting Draxon.
You take 5, 6, 7, 8 points of piercing damage. Roll a
Is that already halved?
Constitution. What?
Is that already halved because of rage?
Oh, that's not rage. That's not halved for your rage. I'm just going to give you the totals. I'll let you round it down. So 8
Okay.
rounded down to 4. Then you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Let me just
So
I'm not even gonna bother doing the math. I know I fucking made it. 18 plus 6,
Yes, that is more than enough to save. So you only take half of the cold damage.
which is then had further by the rage.
and you're
Uh,
a silver dragonborn.
Oh no,
so
the cold resistance only stacks once.
so you're going to take 1/4 of uh, 15 damage. So
Half
A quarter of
is
this?
7.5, and bad guys are rounded down, so that's 7.
Yep.
It's 3 points of cold damage that Draxon takes.
nice.
Which removes
Okay.
the final bit of temporary hit points he had left.
All right, that's good. Now you
And
need
so-
to make a Constitution saving throw versus mutation.
Ooh.
Alright. That is a 15.
A 15 is close. The DC is 16.
Damn.
Okay, roll a d6. Let's see if you mutate. You have 1 level of corruption.
2.
A 2 is enough.
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? Mutation.
No, 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 no. He's good. He didn't roll a 1.
Oh, okay.
He only has
Whew.
one level of corruption, so yeah.
Safe for now.
If he has 2 rolls, he would have to roll a 3 or higher. But yeah, he's good for now. No mutations yet. But he has 1 level of corruption. Alrighty. Now we go from the spider to Draxon.
Yes. And unfortunately for it, Draxon is really fucking bad now.
Okay. Good, good.
All that damage that Draxon took only brought him down because of temporary hit points. 2 hit points. So unfortunately for it, reckless attack.
Okay.
Get it.
15 plus 8.
That definitely hits.
Alright, that is going to be 22 points of magical slashing damage for the first attack.
Okay.
No Grisham bonus, because he is also in the darkness and can't see.
Yep. It does have to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain the darkness, however.
Yeah, it does. That is a 9. Fails. Darkness disappears.
And everyone can see poor Yahasuri getting swarmed.
Yes, because both him and you'll probably have to roll Gresham the dexterity saving throw for the fairy fire because he was in the area of effect as well.
Okay. Dexterity. He's got a +1. It's no longer at disadvantage. That's a 12.
Nope, that's a fail.
Grisham, no.
He is surrounded and outlined by fairy fire.
The second attack is a 16 plus 8.
Okay.
Well, he can see this now, so he's gonna react and
That
give
is
you
definitely hit.
Draconic Essence. So now you add an extra d6 of fire to your damage roll.
Alright, so that's gonna be 6 fire damage, and
He sees you.
19 points of magical slashing damage. Again.
Oh, wow. Plus 19 more. Yes, you are really hurting it.
And I'm gonna see something real quick.
It is starting to look
Uh,
rough.
As a bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
would you
Yes.
allow me to try and make a grapple check on it?
Ooh.
You are technically the same size.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright. I'm going to have advantage because it's a strength roll.
Now, wait, how many attacks do you get per round? Because I believe, according to the new grapple
2.
rules, you have to give up one of your attacks to take the grapple action.
That's
That
right.
was the same in 5e as well. It's just it wasn't as clear.
Okay, so if you would like to give
Yeah,
up the
you still
19
have
points
to.
of damage for the second attack, I will allow you to instead grapple.
Don't do it. We need that damage.
How bad is it looking right now?
Grapple.
The first blow that you hit it with dropped it down to looking rough, which, according to most measures, is about halfway. When it
Also,
hits
if you're
blooded,
touching it, it has heat metal on it, and you don't want to hold that.
oh yeah, that's true. That's a possibility.
So
You might want,
unfortunately, you don't want to hold that unless you want to take some heat metal damage.
but
I
it would
do
be
have to
half
point
for
out that
him.
It would be halved regardless.
Yes.
And Drax
Just
has
letting you know
49
that if you
51 hit points.
that if you were just letting you know, if you were in fact if you were to hold the spider, you
Alright.
would have to take the damage.
Alright, in that case, I am going to keep the 19 damage.
Okay. You can try grapple next turn.
Maybe. We'll see how the fight goes from there.
Okay. Alrighty. So, do you have anything else you want to do? You're gonna stay. Not gonna move. No bonus actions that you can do.
We just took a long rest, right?
Yep.
We sure did.
Cat, odds are even.
Odd.
I'm gonna assume that the effects of the enlarge potion stay in effect as Draxon activates his cloak and turns into an owl bear.
It would remain in effect.
Which would mean you
Giant. Huge owl
would-
bear.
I was about to say, it doubles the size of the owl bear, which, if I remember correctly, because I do have the fucking book now. Worms.
Derps?
Worms.
Well, owl bears are normally large creatures, aren't they?
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
So-
Meaning,
So he's gonna be
instead of
even
a
bigger.
a normal large owl bear, it is now a
Would it be gargantuan?
gargantuan. It's gargantuan owl bear, which are like over 32 feet.
It's close to standing almost as tall as the top of the building.
Pokey
Which is
waves
about
it.
50 feet.
You're now taller than where Pokiki is.
So now it has giant angry owl bear who is still raging.
Okay. That is your bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Well, no movement, so we're going to move on to the next in initiative order as he goes beyond Ultra. And now it is the Swarm's turn.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Mm, That is a +2. That is a natural 20 with a +2.
Oh, no.
To
Uh,
hit.
let's see
Who are they
here.
hitting?
Yahasuri.
Of course. Kick him while he's down.
No critical damage though. Yes.
No critical damage because of his crit reducing armor, which is a good
Thank-
thing. Let me grab.
Adamantine armor, very helpful.
Here we go. You two take double the dice roll, which is 4d4.
The crit damage was, wait, it was already 44?
The base attack
All
is
right,
40.
so it's going to be a total of 3 and 1 is 4, plus 3 and 1 is 4, so that's 8, doubled by the crit, which is going to be 8 and 8 is 16 points of damage.
So 8 points.
Alrighty. And you're lucky the swarm's venom is too small to affect you, so you don't have to worry about that. But you are bitten all over as the swarm runs all over your body. And the other swarm that was running away from Cynthia is probably
Join
going
the
to
swarm on me.
no, it would have to move closer to Cynthia to do that, but it can get to Draxon.
It can move. That was the only time it would move. That it had to move away. Otherwise, it. Can
Oh,
move
okay, so
closer.
it can
There's
move
no
normally
duration.
now.
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
only time it had to move away. Was from the Dissonant Whispers.
In that case, it would probably try to attack Sophia again. And that is going to be a 2 with a +3 to hit. That is not going to be enough.
Its movement. Oh yeah, it only had 20 feet. Never mind. Yeah, it can move back to attack Sophia.
Okay. So that is it for the swarms. We go back to the top of the round with Pokiki.
Okay. First off, bonus action 2d8 for the heat metal.
Mm-hmm.
Get that out of the way. That's only 4, but that's still something. Still chipping away at it.
Very true.
Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I could do to that fucking swarm that's fucking with Yahasuri, or if I want to draw my cards again.
I got this.
I suppose I could. You got this? You don't want me to fuck with it? You good?
I mean, you can. Yeah.
I can help. I can try. But I don't want to accidentally hit you. I'm like, I could Eldritch Blast it, but I don't know if missing would mean accidentally hitting you.
Spiders go flying in every direction. Yahasuri just goes, ow! Ah!
I would feel like the only way you could actually hit me is with a nat 1 roll.
Very
That's true. So yeah, I'll
Speak it
Eldritch
into
Blast
existence.
the spider swarm.
Yes.
I'll Eldritch Blast the swarm.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1.
I'll try not to.
Okay. Let the
Not a
dice tell
one.
a story. Darn.
Okay, let's see. Get +7 on those, so 9 plus 7 for 16 for the first beam.
That is most definitely a hit, I believe, according to the stat block you popped up here.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
it's only
then
12.
5 plus 7 for 12. So exactly hits on the second hit too. Okay, yay. And then that is how
much
1d10. 1d10 force. So let me find my d10s. I'm hitting with both beams.
And I
First
believe
one is 9. Second one is 5. So 14 force damage to the swarm.
swarm number 2 takes 14 points of damage. Mm.
Okay, and that's Pokey's action and bonus action, and then her shadow ally is going to shoot the spider with the crossbolt again.
Okay.
That's probably not gonna hit. 17 does not hit.
You hear it bing
Ding.
off the metallic like carapace.
Oh well, I tried. Okay, that's it then.
Okay. Nice. Okay. And the swarm is reduced on Yahusuri, so that's a good thing. After your turn, Giant Spider is going to use its legendary action for. And hey, can Yahusuri make an attack of opportunity if he's restrained?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so staying within Draxon's reach so it doesn't incur an attack of opportunity from Draxon, it is going to climb 10 to 15 feet up the wall, and it is going to use its. Oh no, this is just a legendary action, so it can't use its movement until its turn. So I'm going to do something
Restraint
else.
doesn't say that he can't attack. I'm trying to see.
I just figured no, because I would have to make a straight check just to see if I can move, or I guess break away from the restraint.
No, you would just have disadvantage on dexterity save. And your attack rolls would have disadvantage, according to this unrestrained.
So then
Okay.
I guess I do get an attack of
Yeah,
opportunity?
you would still get.
I could
Yeah.
make an argument for one attack, air quotes attack, that wouldn't be a disadvantage.
But here's the thing, because this is just a legendary action it's using, it can't use its movement until its turn. So
Oh,
it
yeah.
wouldn't be moving away. It's just going to use one of its legendary actions. And in this case, since I can't move until its turn, I'm not going to do that. It is going to instead hit the upper reaches of the inner tower's shaft with a web spell. And that. Let's see here. Where is it? Web. All right. Webs need to be anchored between two solid masses. It's inside a cylinder. Each creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them during its turn. Dexterity saving throw. Okay. So it's going to cast webs above it in the central shaft, and basically the webs come into being in and around Pokiki as she's flying up above.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that was its legendary action after Pokiki went.
So how
now
is that
it is,
affecting me?
if you attempt to move within the area of effect, you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
So if you use your movement, you'll get caught up in the web. Then it's like a strength check to break free and all that.
Okay.
I'm trying to creatively use its abilities as best as I possibly can.
Indeed. right.
Alrighty. And now it's Cynthia's turn.
Yay. Okay. You guys got a handle on the big spiders, right?
Well, Draxon definitely does. Yahasuri is being swarmed and
yeah. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the ones on Yahasuri. I need to make a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Okay. DC.
I should really.
That is a 15 plus its modifier. What is that? Wisdom? Minus
Yeah.
2. So that's 13.
Okay, it fails. As I gotta roll my freaking that damage is shit compared to before, but that's fine. That's 6 points psychic damage. As they fail, they have to use their reaction to move away from me as fast as their speed allows.
Okay. And how much damage does that do?
6 points of psychic damage. I did not roll well, but that's fine.
Oh, it is still up and moving.
But
Dang.
Mm-hmm. 2 more.
Just barely, though.
It's fine. I'm just trying to get them
Okay.
off of Yahasuri.
Yeah,
All right.
But he can't exactly move away, so.
I'm still covered in a white sticky substance, though.
Oh, and
Yes.
I'm gonna use my bonus action for Bardic Inspiration onto Yahasuri to help him. So you'll have a D8.
To attempt to break free of the webbing.
Yep.
Yeah, if you
The
want to.
restrained condition.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
There you go. That's to help you. Come on, Yahasuri, you can break through. She's not getting closer to the spiders at all. She's keeping her distance. I'm sorry. She already got close once. She's not doing it again.
I'm right over here.
Alright, well, I
Right over here.
just remember to roll. I failed, so Hunter's Mark is no longer being concentrated on me from getting smacked in the face with a cocoon.
Okay. You know what? It is not going to use its legendary action after Cynthia.
How nice of it.
It is Yahasuri's turn.
Alright, for starters, we're going to try to break free of these restraints.
You got this.
That's a 13 plus 4 for 17.
And DC is 16.
Yes, okay, I was about to roll the inspiration die. Don't need to use it quite yet.
You managed to bust free. The swarm has flowed away from you. You use half of your movement to stand up.
Yeah.
You are still within melee of the giant spider.
Now I'm trying to see what I can do. Because it would probably provoke an opportunity attack if I do that, but I need to move out of the fairy fire to not have disadvantage.
I do believe once you've been hit with it, even if you leave the area of effect, it stays on you.
Yeah, it's on, I think it's on a
so
person, not an area. I can.
So it wouldn't matter. Alright, well then we'll just stay here and swing strong.
Okay.
Okay, please roll that same number. Okay.
Well, it is an area effect. It's not centered on a person.
Oh.
Yeah,
20
but
foot
that's
cube.
for the casting of it.
True.
I don't think it says anything about whether or not the effects dissipate if they leave the area. That they just have to be in the area when he triggers the spell.
In the area when the spell is cast. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, we're gonna try.
Okay, that's fair.
We're about
Alright.
to truly find out what this spider's AC is, because that is a 19 to hit as the lowest number.
That is exactly what you needed to hit.
It's 19, everybody. It's 19.
Figured it out.
Okay, so this,
And that was with your disadvantage from being poisoned?
yes,
Damn good roll.
I rolled a 12 on
What
the
would
die
the higher
plus
roll
7.
have been?
It would have been a 16 plus 7. I rolled a 12 and a 16. Okay.
Ah.
So this time I'm swinging first with the fire mace. So that is, I'll use the metal as the standard. These are the 2d6. And you know what? Let's. Yahasuri's mad. We're gonna add a third fire dice because this time Gresham's gonna use his reaction to boost my attack with his essence.
Go.
Hell
Let's go.
Nice.
Okay, so let's get the regular out of the way. So that is, for starters, that is just 4 magical bludgeoning damage. And then
Okay.
here are the 3d6 of fire. That is a 5, a 2, and a 1 for, what is that, 8 plus an extra 4 from my modifier. So that's 8, 4, 12 plus 4 is 16 total damage on the first attack.
Okay.
With 8 being fire, and then I guess because of the bonus adding to the bludgeoning 8. Bludgeon.
Alrighty.
Attack number 2. Okay. Okay, so it's another 19.
Okay. That hits.
Yes, this one's a little weaker because it's only a D4 radiant, but it's still a magic mace.
Very good.
Any damage is still damage.
Yeah, okay, so 3, 6, 4, 10. 10 total damage of bludgeoning, but 3 of that damage is radiant.
Okay. So that was a total of how much?
10 on the second attack.
10. Okay.
Total of 10, 3 radiant. Rest is just normal magical bludgeoning for a +1. Because, it's a +1 magic weapon.
Okay. It is going to use its reaction. It is going to screech a strange alien-like sound escaping its mandibles. A sonic wave pulses out from it. The octarine glow from inside its carapace flares, and following its shout, a octarine fog begins to billow out from its mouth and suffuse the surrounding area.
And by surrounding area, you mean me?
Cynthia, it will not come within 20 feet of you. But
Because it keeps
unfortunately,
Getting pushed away.
because the lantern on your belt is keeping the haze at bay. Unfortunately, Sophia, Yahasuri, and Draxon all need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
So is this because the fairy fire at disadvantage?
No, you're not going to have disadvantage from fairy fire for a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, and it's because it's
Only on.
it's a saving throw. I can add the bardic, right? Bardic inspiration.
Yes, you
Okay.
could.
Please, fairy fire only give you. They only give the enemy advantage to hit you.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but I'm gonna use this inspiration die because I rolled a total of 8. That adds an 8 to the 8 for 16.
Ew.
That is the DC you managed to
Wow.
save.
Okay, Jackson also made
Started
it then
coming
because he
clutch.
rolled a 19.
Okay, very good. And I'm just checking Sophia's saving
you
throw
got?
real quick. Alrighty. Saving throws. Constitution is +6 for Sophia. So a 14 plus 6 is 20. So yes. Okay, that is great. Nobody takes any damage,
Why
but
not?
you all need to make a
There it is.
um, uh, uh, Constitution save or gain a level of contamination.
And I just used my this to save. I used the bardic die.
Hey, you did not want to take 3d10 damage.
True.
True.
But because my constitution is so crap, I only rolled a total of 15.
Oh, okay. So you
I got
know
a
now.
17.
Okay, 17 succeeds. You do not take another level of contamination. The 15 fails. Yahasuri takes another level of contamination. That's 2 levels of contamination. Sophia rolled, she's got a +6 on her Constitution saving throw. She rolled a 10, so that's 16 exactly.
Do I?
So she succeeds. She doesn't take a level of contamination.
Do I
You
roll?
have gained a level of contamination. Roll a d6. You need to roll a 3 or higher.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, you do not mutate. Okay, and that is why it did not use its legendary action after Cynthia went, because it wanted to use its reaction when you attacked it. Okay, that is.
So because this corruption is basically exhaustion, right? Yahasur is just kind of over there, kind of breathing hard.
Yep. And now the entire bottom area of the internal cylinder of the inner courtyard area inside this tower is filled with haze, except for a 20-foot bubble around Cynthia because of the lantern. Okay.
I'm just glad the new rules change exhaustion up to 5 levels instead of 3, because I'd be almost dead right now if that wasn't the case.
I've been
The
running
new
exhaustion at 5 levels, so.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I think the original rule
Technically,
was 3.
original
Wasn't it?
rules was 6.
Oh, it was 6.
But
Oh.
they had negative effects depending. Like the first level was disadvantage on ability checks. Second level was half speed. Third level was disadvantage on attacks and saving throws. Fourth
Yeah, it's
level either reduced your max HP or just it reduced your max HP by half. Fifth level was reduce your speed to 0. Sixth level, you're dead.
so yeah. If you get to 6 levels of exhaustion or contamination, you are unconscious, technically at 0 hit points.
Yeah, it
Here,
could do.
and
Yeah.
what I've always ruled for simplicity's sake,
Yeah.
for every level of contamination or exhaustion you gain, that is a -1 to your attacks, saving throws, and -5 feet from your movement. So at 2 levels of exhaustion, you are at -2 to all attacks and saving throws, and you have -10 to your movement. Did you remember to roll that saving throw? Oh, Drax.
Yeah,
Did you remember to roll that saving throw with a -1? And would it have mattered?
It would have been a 16 with a -1.
Which still would have saved. Okay. Yes, remember, each level, it's an additional accruement up to a total of -5 to hit and -5 to saving throws. And, another 5 feet that would be minus 25 to your movement rate. So, if you were up to 5 levels of exhaustion. But anyway, so that was
Legendary
Yeah.
action. Slash
That
my
was-
turn.
actually that was its reaction on Yahasuri's turn. So now it's Sophia's turn. She is going to target the swarms before they cause any problems, and I'm just going to roll a couple of Eldritch Blasts for her. Let's see here. We got a 6, which is probably going to miss. Well, let me see what her modifier is. That's a +7, so 6 turns into 13 to hit, and the swarm's base AC is 12. So that hits, and so does the other. Alrighty. That means I need to roll a d10 for each of those. So that is a 10 and a 7. Alrighty. So both swarms are obliterated and off the board. And how is Yahasuri looking on hit points? Because he's been beat up pretty good.
I feel like I should have given that bonus to him.
I'm at 29 right now, hit points.
You're at 29 out of how much?
65.
Oh.
Oof.
So
You got hit hard.
Yeah, I'm definitely below
Yep.
half.
All right. So Sophia is going to run up to Yahasuri as he is engaged in melee with the creature, and place one of her hands on his back. And she is going to use, how many healing light dice does she have? She hasn't used any of it, so she is going to dump 3d8s worth of healing into Yahasuri.
As this happens, and Yahasuri feels the touch on his armor on his back, he goes, "Look who's the one pushing themselves now." As he's breathing heavy because of the exhaustion.
All right, and that is, so you get, I rolled horrible. I rolled a 3, a 2, and a 1 for the 3d8. So that's a total of 6 points of damage, plus her modifier, which is an additional 7. So that is 13 points healed.
Alright, I'm actually, now that puts me back up to the total I was at before the last damage, 42.
Okay. And that is Sophia's turn. It is now the giant spider's turn. And we're going to have to ramp things up a little bit because it is below half. So the person doing the most damage to it right now, it really is Draxon.
Who is now a gargantuan owlbear.
Mm-hmm.
I
Big
am
boy.
now bigger than it. Granted, I'm now also much easier to hit.
Okay. Well, it's going to cast 4th level spell. And then attack Draxon. All right. Let's see here. I need 1, 2, 3. 4 d20s. Perfect. And
The owlbear AC is 13.
okay. It would have advantage, but it has disadvantage because of heat metal, so it's just a straight roll. So, wow. Holy fucking yet.
What?
Is that a
I gotta
good
check.
WoW or is that a bad WoW?
Uh,
Could be a double nat 20. Wow.
No, that would be with a +6 to hit. It rolled a 10, an 11,
Failed.
a 14,
Just hit.
and a 13.
Barely hits.
Okay,
Two hits.
so its entire body glows and leaves behind octarine tracers with its movement as it rears back up, and all four of its forward legs lash out in a rapid fire slam, 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 slam onto Draxon. Only two of them connecting. That is going to be okay. 13. No, not 13. That would be 1d8 plus 3 for each. That is a total of 8 plus 3 is 11 for one, and 10 for the other. So that's a total of 21 points of damage. Half for 10. And let's see here. 2 Constitution saving throws.
Alright. Okay, so the lowest one is a 16.
16 is the DC. So you only take half from the cold damage, which translates
It's then halved
to
again
1/4.
because of the resistance.
So you take a total of 12 to 6 to 3 points of cold damage from the first blow. And that was the lowest saving throw, so you did the same thing on the second one too, right? All right, so that's 1 and 8 is 9. Half would be 4, which would be half to 2 cold damage. And now I need you to
Cold
make
damage?
3 for the first hit and 2 for the second. That's with all of the dividings and everything, cutting in half and
All
down
right.
to a quarter.
So Draxon is currently, okay, non-owlbear form Draxon is at 49. Owlbear is at 44.
Okay, very good.
So another Constitution saving throw for both?
Yeah, two more Constitution saving throws to see if you are contaminated by physical contact with this thing.
First one is a 17 somehow.
That's good.
Second one is a 5, so I am definitely contaminated again.
You are contaminated now. This would be 2 levels of contamination?
Yes.
Or exhaustion. You can mark that down in your exhaustion slots as you have 2 levels. So you have -2 to all attacks, -2 to all saving throws, and your movement rate is reduced by 10. And you now need to roll a d6 and roll a 3 or higher.
I rolled a 6.
You're
Yay.
fine. You do not
Draxon
mutate.
is refusing to go down.
No, he's just like barreling through all of it without a problem.
Behold the power of friendship.
Are we part of the Fairy Tale Guild?
Yeah.
I don't know, but Draxon's about to beat the shit out of this thing.
And let's see here. What is it going to do for its bonus action?
If it moves in any way, shape, or form, it's getting multi-attacked.
Nope. It's going to do its classic, and it is going to attempt to hit Yahasuri and Sophia. Dexterity saving throw for both of them. as it clenches up its abdomen and fires another cocoon of swarm spiders at you guys. That is a 12.
10.
With her dexterity modifier of 2, that would be 14, which is not enough. So both,
Two
both,
marshmallows.
yeah. So both Yahasuri and Sophia are impacted by the cocoon of white sticky gunk, and they are knocked to the ground and restrained. Okay. I don't think you can do anything else.
Don't we take damage from that?
Nope.
Okay.
It doesn't take damage until the swarm comes out. Oh, yeah, since it actually impacted something, the cocoon breaks open and the swarm pops out. Let's see if the swarm can injure you. That is a 16. I believe it has a +2 to hit, so that would be 18. Let me check to make sure. No, it has a +3 to hit, so that would be a 19.
Still doesn't hit.
So that would definitely hit Sophia and Yahasuri, you as well?
No.
No, it doesn't hit you with a 19. Okay. Or was it an 8? I don't remember. Well, it was a 19.
My
so it
AC
was
is
+3.
better than the spider.
Okay. That means I need to do... here we go. Come here, you. 4d4 damage to Sophia.
Okay.
That is 1. That is 2. That is another 1. And that is a 3. So that is a total of 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage to Sophia. And quick trick over to here.
You just
Hit points.
Just cuts to a camera shot over Sophia and Yahasuri. So, I bet you're wondering how I got here.
As you are covered with white sticky webbing and stuck to the floor with Sophia. With a swarm crawling all over you guys. Okay. It is, let's see, it is Draxon's turn. Sorry to keep you waiting, young man. What would you like to do?
I think you know what time it is.
Adventure time?
Multi-attack.
Well, yeah.
Go multi-attack.
I roll Squishy Pumpkin. It says we automatically win the battle.
First one is going to be a 17 plus 5 to hit, including
That
the
hits.
-2 from the corruption. And that is going to be 2d8 plus
Oh.
2d4.
At the start of your turn, since you are in the haze, you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Barely made a 16.
Everything's gone. That is good. Everything is gone. Let's see here. So 16 is a success. So you don't take any damage from the haze. And you don't take any levels of corruption. For now.
That is going to be... That first attack, it is going to be 22 slashing damage.
Okay.
Second
Let's see
hit.
here. 22 plus the damage that it's already taken.
Second attack is a 19 plus 5. So I'm assuming that also hits.
19 plus 5, are you remembering to minus the 2 from your corruption?
It's normally a plus 7.
Oh, and you're only adding a plus 5. Okay, good.
Yep.
Just want to make sure.
You're good. So that is gonna be another 17 slashing damage. As the entire little makeshift arena presumably shakes with the echoing sound of an owlbear screech.
Okay, it
As
is
Jackson's
definitely
Wow.
it is definitely bludgeoning. It is definitely bloodied. It is dropped below 1/4 hit point. Alrighty, that was your 2 attacks. Anything else you want to do?
Unfortunately, there's not much I can do unless I can, like, push it or something as a bonus action.
No. Nothing that you can use your bonus action. You have your bonus action and your movement.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Because I'm gargantuan,
Uh-huh.
and I am an owlbear with absolutely massive wings, can I use my bonus action to, like, do a quick flap and just disperse the haze? It wouldn't
I
really be an attack, and it would just...
don't. Here's the thing I don't know. Let me check.
Like, if it acts like a mist, it would just get whooshed.
I can imagine that would work, but I don't think, I'm gonna check, but I don't think owlbears actually have feathered wings. I know they have feathers along their shoulders and head, because their head is that of a...
It's less of a flying thing, and, like, more just, like, wing-like feathers along the arms. If you look at the,
Art.
Yeah. Like, they aren't able to fly because they have the body and bones of a bear, but you can still definitely see, like, it has wing.
It has
Really?
feathers. And even
Bear
if without the feathers,
claw.
like, big enough hand swooshing around would disperse the mist. Or could, at least.
It could.
Like, I can't fly myself. I could climb 40 feet if I wanted to.
Here's
whatever
what an
ungo-
owl bear looks like.
Yeah, you can sort of see what I mean with the wings. Where it's like
Yeah, if you just try
under
to
the
swoop your
arms.
arm.
Yeah, but I thought mist couldn't disperse unless the wind was like at 10 miles an hour or above.
I am over 32 feet tall. And I am giga buff at the moment.
No, I can see where he's going with it. It does kind of make logical sense. And
Like,
I
it might not be
do
a
see
permanent
the
thing, but it'll at
feathers.
least be like a 4-run round, just like, yeet.
Gonna say... If you wanted to use your bonus action to flap your arms, and you were willing to choose to use your movement to run around in the area, flapping your wings as hard as you can, I will let you make a check to see if you can disperse the fog.
Alright, bet. What kind of check is it?
Just roll a d20 and add your strength modifier for the owlbear, which is +5.
Alright. So I'm at advantage with that because both the enlarge and rage.
Yes, give you advantage on strength.
With the -2 from the corruption, that's going to be a +3.
for a total of
18 plus 3.
okay.
21. Hell yeah.
Drexen's out here doing the god's work.
He's out here
Okay.
doing the most. He's doing so much.
Yeah, you just start running around the giant spider, flapping your arms as much as you can.
You know, this must look so bizarre for the people down below.
Yeah.
You see the
I will
kaiju owl bear just
I will say for the effort of doing that your character will not have to make any saving throws while being within the mist because you have blown a majority of the mist or haze away from your character's mouth. So you will not have to make a saving throw for being in the mist at the beginning of your next turn. How does that sound? Okay. Down around your ankles, the haze has become much thicker as it's being compacted by the wind.
Oh god.
And it's getting hard to see more than 15 feet in front of anybody's faces except for Cynthia, who has the 20-foot bubble of safe area. But 15 feet beyond that bubble, you're having a hard time seeing the combat as the mist it gets really thick about 10 feet above the ground and below.
So Cynthia has to move closer to try to help, which she doesn't want to do because of spiders.
Yay.
But you want to help?
Okay, so
Oh,
that was
no.
Draxon's turn. Now we have the new swarm, and it is going to attack. And since two people are in its swarm, that is a 2 to hit Yahasuri and a 17 to hit Safeya.
Yeah,
that-
2 doesn't hit. Definitely.
No. The spider swarm flows over you and ignores your heavily armored form and begins to crawl all over Safeya and does 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage to Safeya. Alrighty here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage. Okay. Alrighty. That is the swarm's turn. Now it is Pokiki's turn once again at the top of the round.
Cool. First up, the heat metal damage.
Yes.
That is 6 plus 7, so 13 points of damage to the big spider.
13.
I think I'm gonna draw from my deck again. See, I feel good about these two cards. Okay. I could either reduce someone's damage again or give someone an extra bonus 2d6 damage. Ooh.
Bonus to damage should be given to Draxon. We all know
Yeah.
this.
We all know this. Yeah, Draxon, you get a bonus 2d6 damage to all of your attacks for the next 4 rounds.
Okay.
And then that's Poki's action, bonus action. I'm not moving. I'm just staying where I'm at because I don't want to fuck with these webs.
Get caught in the webs. Okay, very good.
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at. I can see everything. I can see it well enough from up here. And then Shadow Ally is gonna shoot again.
Okay, roll to hit.
14 plus 7.
That is a hit.
21. Yay. No, do I know how much damage I'm doing? I know the right dice that I'm supposed to be grabbing.
I think it's a D8 for a crossbow bolt with the magical bonuses.
Yep, a D8 and a D4. Okay, that is 9 damage.
Okay. Okay, it squeals horrendously as the crossbow bolt slams into it. It is starting
Uh,
to twitch and stumble erratically, but it is still hanging on.
okay. And Yahasuri and Sophia are both restrained by like
Restrained
webs.
by,
Yeah.
yes, webs and covered
Could
by
I,
a.
yeah, could I send my
What?
familiar to give one of them the help action on their check to break free of it?
You could, but your familiar risks getting caught in the webs.
Oh, that's true. What kind of save is it to get
It
through
is
the
a
dexterity?
dexterity saving throw for your owl.
That's a risk. I'll take the
Yeah.
risk. My owl can't
Alrighty.
really do much else anyway if I don't try. I'm like, might as well try. So, owl has a +1 to dexterity. Does a 15 do it?
DC is 16.
Ah, okay.
Your
Orion
owl
is caught in the web
spreads
then.
its wings and leaps off the tip of the broom, dives to help your friends, and goes boing, 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 caught like a moth in a web.
Is the owl near us?
No, it's about 30 feet, 40 feet up, I believe.
Okay.
Kokiki said she was.
Yeah, I'm still high up. Oh well, I tried. I was like, well, my familiar's not doing much anyway. Worst case scenario, it continues to not do much.
Yeah, and it's a
Orion's
strength
fine.
check to break free, and I don't think your owl has the strength to do
Probably.
it. Okay.
-4. It's fine. I wasn't using my familiar for much this fight anyway.
So
All right.
I just remembered and had a thought.
Yes.
What you said where me and Sophia are, it's webs, right? Just straight up webs.
Yes, you are stuck in the sticky
Okay, then
web
my question
web
is,
created cocoon.
am I
The remains
truly
of it.
stuck though? Because I have my fire mace active, and webs are flammable.
So on your turn, if you would like me to roll that out, then your flaming mace would catch the webs that both you and Sophia are caught in on fire, and you would both take immolation damage as you are stuck to each other and the ground from where
What
you were
kind of
knocked down.
damage?
Immolation damage, i.e., fire.
Because if this is like going by like the web spell, the web spell says it can set fire. The webs are destroyed in 1 round, and it takes anything in it takes 2d4 fire damage.
Yes, so you guys would both take 2d4 damage if you chose to light it on fire on your turn.
Well, see, that's my question because my mace is technically already on fire. Because if you don't remember, one of its bonuses when I activate it, it becomes like a lit torch.
No, I remember that completely.
Okay.
I'm imagining the situation as, until now, because you brought it up, that means you're thinking about it. When you got hit in the chest with the cocoon that burst open, covered you guys with webs, and knocked you to the ground and restrained you there within the webbing, your arm holding the mace was probably thrown out to the side upon the impact. And now on your turn, if you wanted to bring it back in to hit the webs that you are stuck to the ground with, could light it on fire to free your guys itself. But you've got to take the 2d4 damage for fire, burning both of you.
Okay.
But yeah, that's just kind of how I picture it. It's not like it would have just caught fire immediately upon hitting you, because it was aimed at your center of mass.
All right.
That just makes sense. So we go from Pokiki to Cynthia, and since it is got all of its legendary actions back. It is going to make an attack on Draxon with its legendary action, which is going to be an 18 plus 18 plus 6 to hit. So that is 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That is 1d8 plus 3. That is 4 points of piercing damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw for the cold.
Fucking nat 20 for the Constitution save. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
So you take half of 4 points of cold, halved again down to 1.
Alright, so the piercing damage was already halved? Just double checking.
No, I didn't half the piercing. I only half the cold.
Alright, so 2 piercing and then how much cold?
1 point of cold.
Alright, 3 damage.
3 freaking damage. Okay, it is
I am
now.
quickly becoming the bane of everything you throw at me.
Hey, that's what barbarians are supposed to do. Is that was its reaction after Pokiki went. Cynthia, it is your turn. Or it's not reaction, it's legendary action, excuse me.
Okay. You know, maybe I should help trying to fight the big spider. The issue is,
Oh, don't worry. Draxon probably has it.
then I'll fight the smaller
swarm.
spiders, which I'm assuming are still alive.
Yes, there is a new swarm on Sophia and Yahasuri.
If you could also get them within the range of the lantern so they aren't constantly getting poisoned by the mist, that would also be grateful.
I imagine they might appreciate that.
Yeah, Cynthia will be more hesitant, but she will approach them.
Okay,
Because
so
they'll
if
go
you
away
move
first.
up to include them in the area of effect of the 20-foot radius sphere around you from the lantern, that means you're going to be approximately within 25 feet from the big boss.
Yay! Yay! Not really.
It's so
I'm
fun.
just gonna cast. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers again. Not Whispers, spell slot.
What is
The
the
spiders
saving
that
throw?
are DC 16 Wisdom saving throw on
Wisdom
the
saving
smaller
throw.
spider. On the spider swarm that's on Sophia.
Okay, you're attacking the swarm, not the big one. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trusting the fact of the matter is I think they still have their legendary resistances left.
Yes,
Actually.
it does have 2 more.
I'm not risking that when I'm 11 points of psychic damage.
That is
on
a fail.
Okay, 11 points of psychic damage, and then they have to use their reaction to move away.
All right. Swarm number 3 takes 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Number 3.
And I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Sophia this time.
Okay.
D8.
All right. D8 for Sophia.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
All righty. It is going to be Yahasuri's turn, but it is going to use its second of 3 legendary actions to try to stab Draxon again.
Bring it.
That is a 6 plus 6 for 12.
Not gonna hit. It is just one shy.
Okay. Yahasuri, what would you like to do? Light the webbing on fire?
Yeah, so
You can do that with a free action.
so it's free. I was gonna say, does this take one of my actions or it's free? But if
Nope.
it's free.
You just
Before I
wave the weapon over yourself. The webs catch fire. You take 2d4 damage.
before I do it, I'm gonna look over to Sophia and say, "This is going to hurt. I'll pay you back later."
Yay! You and Sophia both take 7 points of fire damage as the webs ignite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I don't think she's ever taken this much damage in a match before. And she's already burned through all of her healing light dice. She's going to have to cast a spell on her turn. Yeah, definitely going to have to cast a spell on her turn. What would you like to do with your action? Now that the webs are burned, you do not need to waste your action attempting to break free. You can use half your movement to stand and swing at the giant spider if you wanted.
That's what I'm doing.
Or you could attack the swarm.
I'm swinging at the big spider.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. No. So that's plus 5 for 23 to hit.
Did you remember to minus
That
2?
That is minus 2 because I also have a plus
Okay.
7 to hit.
Okay.
Like Draxon.
Alrighty.
So that's 23. I'm gonna
Yep.
forehand. I'm gonna spend another spell slot. I'm bringing a pain because I'm hunter's marking it again with a bonus action.
Bonus action Hunter's Mark.
So 2d6 fire, 2d6 because normal. I am adding, and then there's the hunter's mark, and then I'm gonna grab another d6 because Grisham is using his reaction again to add another d6 of fire to my damage. So that's a total of 5d6 right now.
Alrighty.
We'll do that one first. So that's a 6 and a 5. Okay. So that's 11. And that is a 2 5s and a 2 for 12. So 12 and 11 is
Okay.
23 plus that is 27 total points of damage on the first attack with 12 of that alone being fire damage.
Okay. How would you like to do this?
Yeah! I didn't even do the funny thing I was gonna do, but yeah!
Yahasuri, he stands up, still breathing heavy from the contamination / exhaustion, and he goes.
Still flickering flames all over his body from the burnt webs.
Yeah. He looks at the spider before he swings, and he goes Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon and goes, "I think I'm getting too old for this shit." And he's just gonna, all his might, just bring down the mace on, because I'm assuming I'm still facing the spider's head, right on top of the spider's face, and I'm just smashing.
Okay. You smash its face in. The crystalline carapace crumples like bent steel. Multiple crystalline red sparkling eyes pop out of their sockets. And with a gurgling gasp, its mandibles stop twitching and clattering as the entire form just kind of collapses to the ground. And the only sound as it collapses is that of the one remaining swarm in the area, what's left of it, after getting impacted by Cynthia's attack, flees up the building wall and attempts to disappear from the combat area.
Because it was around me, do I get an opportunity attack on this swarm?
It was already forced back by Cynthia's reaction thing to make it run away, so it wouldn't be a range of you. But if anybody has the ability to unleash
how far away from me is it?
A spell attack,
I could Eldritch Blast it.
Well, see, I'm wondering because I could with my second attack if it's within 15 feet in front of me, I could hit it with my breath weapon.
What's its maximum movement rate that it has to move according to your spell, Cynthia?
Farthest away at its move speed,
It's
which
full
is
movement
20
speed.
feet.
It's got a climb of 20 feet. So it would be 20 feet away from you.
Well, if we still go by initiative, I still have, even though it's not much because it was already halved from the contamination, it took half to stand up, but I have, 5 feet of movement left, I think? I could move within 15 feet.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, I'm going to move the 5 feet, and I'm going to unleash my breath weapon as my second attack. They must make a dexterity saving throw, which is 8 plus my constitution plus proficiency. So
that is a 15 with whatever its modifier is. Let's take a look at that real quick. Dexterity is +1, so 16.
So it's 8, 11 plus 2 is 13, so it passes, but it still takes half.
Okay, which is?
Or does it do on a failed save? On a successful save, it takes half damage. Okay, so 2d10. That is a 1, yay, and an 8 for 9, which is halved.
So let's round it up to 5. Yeah. Alrighty, so 5 more points of damage to it. It continues to race away, unless anybody else would like to attempt to make a ranged attack on it before it flees the combat area.
Wait a minute.
I could.
Wait 1 second.
I have Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Well, no second. I gotta get to the H's. I forget.
Also, if it
G is H after G after all.
Oh wait, but I one beam hit.
No, so
I
already used my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark this turn, so I cannot move with a bonus action.
Is it running away through like my reaction zone to do an opportunity attack as a giant owlbear?
Well, let's let her consolidate her Eldritch Blast real quick, and we'll give it a chance for you to smash it if she doesn't squish them all.
9 damage.
9 more damage. So let's see here. Let me see here. Nope. The Eldritch Blasts splatter the last of the swarm of spiders into oblivion. And with that, all of you
Titanic victory screech.
Nice. It is the Titanic victory screech goes well in time with the horns of victory that you can all hear blaring throughout the area. All of you get one of those neat little pop-up notices. Magical script appears in front of your eyes. Congratulations, your dungeon team has defeated the level 1 boss of the dungeon. And with that,
I killed another big thing.
Yeah.
You can't get any of the effects from it.
Okay.
I love how I feel like this is definitely not planned, but just the Dungeons and Dragons or gods are like, this is gonna happen and it's gonna be great. He's gonna get the final
this would
kill
be
on
the funniest
everything,
thing.
but no
I wish
benefits.
I was able to do the final kill because I was planning on doing the owlbear from the top rope. But has
I'm
a
gonna climb
gargantuan
the inner
owlbear.
wall of the building and leap from the 5th floor and do a super smash elbow.
All you
Pretty
gotta
much.
do is attune to a godstone and you'll get the benefits.
But I don't have any open slots.
You can.
Anyway,
Oh well, we have to get back to the guy who can
so yeah.
work it into one of your already attuned items.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, the first thing is everybody gets rewarded experience. So, Yahasuri, for getting the killing blow on the boss monster, is going to get 2,300 XP.
Fuck me.
And everybody else is going to receive 575 for participation.
That's 2,300 XP I will never get to use.
DM, you can just hear it. It's like.
Like I said, we all know this is totally not planned, but just I love how almost every time in a fighting thing, I have been getting the most and the significant killing blows.
And at the last but not least thing that happens is there is an inrush of air, kind of like a pinhole-sized black hole opens up, and all the cold air, all the haze from the octarine glowing mist funnels into one point in the air just in front of where the giant spider was killed. And then there is a burst of light from that point in the air. And all of you, although blinded for a fraction of a moment, hear the sound of a thump hitting the ground. And as the light clears from your eyes, there's a very large chest sitting on the paving stones of the garden courtyard in the center of the tower.
And that's we'll be ending it here.
Unless you would like to open the chest.
I think it'd be fun to start next session opening it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll start next
I
at
do
want to know how
ask,
much-
does the potion finally wear off for Draxon?
If we're going to go so far as to figure out if the potion wears off, we're going to most likely be taking time to bandage up wounds, get free from the webs in the
I know
air,
it was like only
open the
10
chest.
minutes.
But yeah, I imagine eventually that will, if you guys just bounce around, jumping for joy, healing yourselves the best you can and whatnot. And, yeah, we will save
I would like to
opening the
know-
chest for next week.
Okay. Is there any extra XP for killing the swarms?
Oh, good point. There was 3 swarms killed. And
I know I killed
2
one of them.
All right, good. I know
Sophia did the other two.
Cynthia did the other 2.
No,
Okay.
Sophia.
Sophia did.
Didn't
No, she
Cynthia kill one of them?
Eldritch blasted them.
Oh, okay.
Cynthia never.
I've been making
killed
sure.
them.
So that's
I've been
100
making sure to write
XP
down
for
who
each
killed what.
swarm. Okay,
Yeah.
so I need to write down 200 XP for Sophia for the 2 swarms, plus the 575. So that.
So how much do I get for one?
You get 100 for killing 1 swarm.
Okay.
And that means Cynthia gets 25 for assisting to kill each swarm, and that way you assisted with 3 of them, so that's a total of 75 for that. So that is
Yeah.
7, 5. Alrighty. And that is 2 of them would be 5.
Dang, I used my cards, but neither of them actually got really used.
Okay, let's see.
Oh well,
Plus,
Maybe next time.
maybe next time.
maybe.
It's still
maybe
fun
next-
just to draw cards.
Yeah.
I just need to know if Draxon went back to normal size. To be honest. Because otherwise,
Okay.
Draxon would be celebrating as a
Yeah, how long
gargantuan
did the
owl
potion
bear.
last?
I think he said it wasn't. I think it only lasted 10 minutes.
And I'm assuming after all that, it would just run out finally.
Yeah, it probably takes a little bit for it to run out, but eventually you begin to shrink back down to normal size. You can will the owlbear portion to disappear because that's part of your owlbear cloak.
Yeah.
So
Which I
that takes
definitely
care
do
of
to
that.
actually be able to talk.
Yes.
Yeah, so after the chest appears and Yahasuri stands there still breathing, he's gonna ask the question kind of to the group and the DM to see if they remember. But he goes, "Does anybody remember if that skeleton thing said we could leave at any time? I could really use a bath right now."
Yes, we can technically
Yeah, once
leave at
we
any
finish.
time. Once
Yeah.
we get
You
past
have
this-
to reach
you
the
defeat a boss.
safe area between levels.
Okay, good.
And he said that between levels of the dungeon, in the safe areas, you guys can take a safe, uninterrupted long rest.
I need a safe, uninterrupted bath. I know what it knows to feel like inside of a brothel. Ugh.
I didn't need to hear that.
Okay, so we add that to that.
To which I also assume Sophia is probably saying the same, going, "Yeah, bath would be great right now." It's all sticky and covered in webbing. Well, I guess the
Well, that
webbing was burnt
fun.
off. But
Yeah. Alright. That was a fun
Alrighty.
boss fight.
I am very glad you guys enjoyed that.
yeah.
And yeah, we will get together next Sunday to
I
reveal
will
your
not be able
prizes.
to play.
Okay.
I will not be able to play next Sunday.
That makes sense, kind of, because what is next week? Christmas weekend or
21st.
something?
Yeah, 21st.
Yeah.
Christmas is in the middle of the week. I mean,
I'm
It's on
thinking.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's not because of Christmas plans. It's some other plans doing an escape room with some friends.
I'm
And I'll take my boyfriend
kinda-
here, and I'm going to be proposing to my boyfriend. So,
Oh, congratulations!
Yes.
yeah.
All right,
So hopefully
so-
that will all go well next weekend. It should.
So instead of the 21st, we will plan on getting back together on the 28th of December.
no Christmas theme like the Gnome Alone.
I was about to say, I could
Yeah, you
run
could do
one for the
yeah.
21st.
Yeah, you can run
that
Gnome Alone
should be
without me.
good.
I've already
That
done
should
that
be
one.
good. I mean, I'll have to check. But it
Yeah,
should be good
I'll
next Sunday.
join for the Gnome Alone on the 21st, but
If
we'll
we
plan
have-
on getting back to this on the 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that
If we have
sounds
enough
good.
for Gnome Alone, we'll do Gnome Alone. If not, we'll do the Badge Quest one shot that I also have planned.
Okay.
All right. Alrighty.
I still have
That
to
works.
finish my gnome.
All right. See y'all next
All
time.
right.
Thank
Y'all
you.
next time.
Have fun. All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, stream. I looked before. There was sadly no small streamers worth rating. So, goodbye.
Aw.